let's jump in. Oh, my camera. Because you get, yeah. Okay.
Oh, she
Wow.
did say she would be here, I guess.
She did.
Earlier today, but.
That's okay.
Oh, she said she's on her way. I messaged her.
Okay, well, let's roll initiative because, and for your sake, Toby, you guys walk in, and emerging from the fireplace are these snake-like creatures that are on fire. One might call them fire snakes.
Ah, okay.
Alice
now I'm all
not
caught
ready.
up. How ready is Samily? Not ready.
Yeah, I'm with you. Claire's ready, I guess.
I'm here. Sorry. Figuring
All
out
good.
plans for tomorrow.
Glad you made it.
I get a day off from the little guy. It's nice.
To catch you up, Melina, you entered
I
the
watched
dorm
the video.
room. You're all good.
Yep, she watched a video.
See, Toby watched the video, but he needed to catch up too. So I don't know.
Toby is not as good at consuming.
Well,
content.
okay, so I get the thing from Renee like the next day, or actually, I think Garrett, you messaged me that night, and then I also watched the video. So
Yeah, she gets 2 recaps and a video.
Although I was sure we
Nice.
weren't going to do a recap because the last video started with Garrett
It's
declaring
true.
he's not
It
doing
did,
recaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, we're not doing recaps. We're jumping right in. Let's go. And I was like, oh, I got to
I'm
make sure.
only
The
recapping
card
for
when-
people, who need to know what's happening.
Fire
Although-
snakes.
who
That's all I need
who
to know.
actively miss things.
In this session, fire snakes.
Yeah.
You're caught up.
Done.
Don't die. Follow Dusty's rule number 1.
Yeah.
Is everybody in for initiative? No, I think we need you, Melina. I know you're just
yes.
getting up and going, but
I don't know what map we're on, but I found a token.
Oh, we're on the res room.
Okay. Ooh, I'm ready.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. Good.
I love those
Well,
photo
yeah.
things.
You're one of the only ones who's ready. You and Claire.
I am so ready. Look, I'm looking for an adventure because I missed out on the last one and I still got to do my homework.
Yeah.
you're up.
Some of
Okay.
us are on drugs.
Okay,
On
so the
bikes a little
fire
bit.
snakes are all the way over there. Okay, so I at least am going to move.
Sorry, what day is it today? Is it Tuesday?
Monday
Yeah.
night? Oh, Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
Yeah, like
It
late
is
night.
Tuesday night.
Just want to make sure I get my schedule caught up.
Alrighty. What is? Oh, you're running in. Anything
Yeah,
else?
so I'm moving forward. And then I am going to bless Samily, Enzo, and Milo.
As you rush into battle, turn around, cast the bless spell on them. You guys are feeling blessed. Anything else for Bella?
No, that's all I got.
Okay. Claire is going to shriek, hide behind this corner, and she's going to shoot out a couple eldritch blasts at the front fire snake, and that misses. As Claire goes, shit, sorry, what the fuck? Over to the snakes.
Oh yeah, and I took my shield out too.
Can this one reach you? Nope, cannot. So they do have to dash. So that one dashes. This one's gonna move and dash, and this one's gonna move and dash as they slither up through the room, sort of leaving a trail of cinders in their wake as they sort of slither along the ground, hissing both out of their mouth and because they're on fire. They rush in and close the gap.
Have we
Milo,
found out if we can actually kill monsters, or do they just get knocked unconscious because of our badges?
I don't remember.
We've killed inanimate
You killed
objects or
constructs.
animated constructs, so
Okay,
I
this is
don't
close.
think we. Oh, we killed methods.
You did knock out the methods, yeah.
They weren't knocked. Were they? I thought they died.
They turned to dust, I think.
Yeah. So whatever that means. I think I
Yes.
assumed they were dead.
Milo, over to you.
Oh shit! These things are huge.
Yeah.
Milo's gonna run straight at them, at the closest one here, and he's gonna. Oh shit! How do I use this? Oh, I don't have to say anything special. I'm just gonna use B sharp.
Okay. Roll it.
Did it not go through?
There it is.
Okay. Yeah.
23 is gonna hit.
Okay.
You do get the sneak attack damage. And this is a magical weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, total of 7 damage. That's what happens.
Okay, and then I've got my offhand
on.
weapon.
Hold
What's
on.
that?
So as you hit the snake with your weapon attack, bits of its charred body spit back at you, and you take 4 fire damage from the blast back of your attack as this thing is actively on fire, and sort of the recoil from your attack brings some back at you, burning you.
Ouch.
Thanks. Okay. Oh. Is that a saving throw?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna attack it again with my. Oh, I guess I can back up 5 feet, and I can use the earth whip and fire from 10 feet.
You just have to get back out of its
It
because you're
might
still
take an
within 5
opportunity
feet there,
attack.
and you may take an opportunity attack should you do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't do that then. But I still rolled, and it didn't hit. Probably.
9 does miss as you're sort of affected by.
You have plus a D4.
Oh, plus
He's
a
blessed.
D4 on my attack. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
nice.
blessed. Yeah.
You can probably
Okay.
roll it for them, Melina, if you're
Okay.
on it.
Oh, I've got it.
Probably be faster.
Oh, you
Oh,
both
okay.
rolled
Wow.
four, so
Yeah.
yeah.
They both rolled 4. Amazing.
Beauty.
We confirmed that
so,
crit.
Does that hit?
So 13 still misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
As you're so blessed, but you're affected by the flames as you sort of crack the whip and it hits the ground next to it as you were sort of a little bit affected by that. Anything else for Milo?
No.
Okay. Alice, over to you as this fire snake slithers up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back, put my arms up, and be like, Enzo, you can take this one. So I disengage and run
Take that
back
one.
a bit.
You're going to disengage.
Yeah, and
Okay.
back up.
Is that it? I think so.
Yeah, I don't have a good bonus action.
Enzo.
Enzo's gonna look at Alice and like give her a nod and then run up and try to jab at the one on the right with the elemental knuckles.
Oh, right. Yeah. Hoping for
hoping for
not
cold
fire
damage
damage.
or not fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna action surge right after and like come around with another elemental knuckles on the left. But
So you're going to
yeah,
do one on each?
yeah, one on each.
Okay.
First one is a 16 plus a
That-
D4 from Melina,
No need. 16 hits.
right?
It's fire.
I don't know
Or
what
is it
type it is.
always-
I don't know if it's randomly determined. on there,
No,
but
it is
I
poison
will-
damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the second attack.
And the elemental knuckles are magical.
Yeah, I believe so. It's a +1.
They are. +1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they are. Yeah, so that does 7 damage. And your other one hits, and that one does do cold damage. So it's actually as you sort of hit it, you see the cold damage does a little bit extra to it, as it seems to really dislike that. As that one hits for 7 damage.
Okay, and
Although as you strike out at both of those, there's a spray of ash and fire that sprays back at you. The first attack, you take 4 fire damage from that, and the second attack, you only take 1 fire damage from that. So for a total of 5 off
Okay.
the spray back.
I am gonna push the second one 5 feet back as well.
Is that a maneuver or something?
That is my crusher feat.
Got it. You're going to push it back 5 feet.
Unless it's really large, but yeah, 5 feet back.
Okay.
Like here, I guess.
Yep, that happens. As the snake sort of is, you uppercut it as it sort of blasts back and regains its composure.
I'm gonna just reposition over here as well.
Okay. Samily, over to you.
Yeah, I am going to step over here and I will pull out one of my javelin. And I will throw the javelin at this one up here.
So I think you will have disadvantage.
Will I?
Ranged
How far do you have
attack.
to be?
Ranged
Step
attack.
back into the other one, I think.
So I'm 10 feet away. I don't know what it has to be for.
But you're 5
the
feet
other
away from the
one
other one.
Below you.
Yeah. So you needed to go
Oh,
back.
it's from any? Oh, okay. Then I would step here instead.
Okay. Yeah, I mean 23 is going to hit.
For 9 damage.
Sorry, which one was this?
The
I'm
javelin.
throwing the javelin at this one up here.
So the javelin hits that one, and you can see it's a direct strike, but it sort of embeds itself, and then slowly the lava sort of pushes it back out. It doesn't deal quite as much damage as you had hoped.
That is it.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
top
it.
of the round. Back to Bella.
Yeah, I'm just gonna utter my word of radiance. Just say extinguish.
They don't have that high con. Yeah, it fails that.
It takes the 3 radiant damage.
It does take that. As it sort of seems affected by your word, but undeterred.
Yeah, and not extinguished either, I assume. All right, well, I tried. That's it.
It tried to extinguish it. It doesn't seem to be able to.
My word
Claire's gonna
wasn't
screech.
strong enough.
Claire's gonna screech again and say, like, oh my god, it's getting closer. Enzo, do something. She's gonna back up and panic another Eldritch Blast at this thing.
That we're all like, Enzo, kill it.
So she actually hits for 3 force damage. As she sort of panics and shoots an Eldritch Blast out. The snakes are going to act.
Hit me.
So this one is actually going to move up and attack Claire after it hit her. And it's going to go to bite it and then try to wrap her with its tail.
That doesn't sound good.
Yikes. So the first one hits. Oh, shit. You watch as Claire gets bitten as she screams out as it wraps around her and sort of squeezes as you sort of hear the breath leave her lungs as she's crushed, and Claire falls unconscious.
Wow.
Actually, I don't like that one. I like that one for dead. As the other one is going to go after you, Bella, as it's sort of right there. It's going to go for a bite and a tail. You have a quite high AC, hey?
18.
So the bite's going to miss, but the tail is going to hit. As this deals 3 bludgeoning plus an additional 4 fire damage for a total of 7.
And because I got hit with an attack by a creature that I can see within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to make the creature make a dex saving throw, DC 14, or it takes 7 lightning damage.
This
Or half
passes,
damage.
so what
Okay,
happens?
so it does half damage.
Jeez.
Yeah. I can only do that reaction a number of times equal to my wisdom mod.
Still, that's a lot. It's like a free spell.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Like
It doesn't push or anything, but yeah, it's a great. It's yeah.
Well, Hellish Rebuke is 2d10, and that's a spell slot.
Yeah.
No, it's also 2d8.
Is it? I thought-
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens as it takes that. The other fire snake is going to. I do need a concentration check for Bless, though. The other one is going to have to make a decision between Enzo and Milo. And
Yeah,
I think it's going to go for Milo, as it's also going to try to bite you and wrap you with its tail. What is your AC, Enzo or Milo?
It's 13.
13. So the bite just misses as you sort of pull back as it chomps at your face. That could have been devastating, but the tail does wrap around your small body and squeeze as it deals 5 bludgeoning and additional 4 fire damage for a total of 9.
Oh,
Are you up?
I'm still up. This isn't good though.
As these
Oh, yeah,
things
some of you
are
are
hitting
level
hard,
2.
that could have been way worse. Milo, it is over to you. As you're not grappled or anything, as this thing sort of recoils and tries to get better positioning, but you definitely were scorched.
Man, okay. Well, I had this to be sharp, and I haven't used its ability yet, but I might. I'm gonna do
You
it.
gonna risk it? This would be
Yeah.
devastating, Walter. If you fail, you could die.
Oh shit! No, I wouldn't be dead, would I?
Just don't
If
fail.
you do more than your max HP, plus whatever you
No,
have
it's
left,
Your max HP, like if you go negative your max HP in
Yeah.
one hit, you straight die.
Oh, okay. Let me read the rules about this then. It says on result, 3 to 20, loud sharp trumpet rings out, contact, and shakes this target to the core, and does an additional 3d10 psychic damage. But
Yeah.
if I accidentally play B flat,
For you to die, you'd have to roll a 1 or a 2 on the d20 and very high on the damage. But it is in the realm of
I can't
possibility.
roll one. Like I get to re-roll ones.
Not on that check.
Not on damage.
Oh.
And not on that one.
And that's
Garrett
not an
Cullen?
ability check. It's not an ability check, saving throw, or anything like that. It's just
also
a
a
d20
2.
roll.
Yeah, so
Oh. Okay. Well, whatever. What are the chances?
Risk it, bro. Let's go. That's why I gave it to you. Come on.
Okay. How do I roll all this?
just roll a d20.
Well, roll your attack, right? Because if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
hit the attack, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
B sharp is the rapier.
You get a d4 to your attack though, because you're
Oh,
blessed.
shit. I accidentally refreshed the page. Okay.
I'll roll the d4 if you want.
Oh. That's,
Oh
I
no.
don't think it's gonna
Well, it's not a
matter.
2. It's not a 2.
D4 is not.
Well, I
D4 is
did-
not going to help.
Well, this
Yeah.
is also
Okay.
like to even hit.
Oh,
I think he has to roll
so
after you
yeah,
hit.
you're not using the ability then. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
D4 not helping,
wait,
so
I can
that's going
still
to
roll that D4, right?
No,
you
it
could.
won't make it hit.
Oh,
not
okay.
going to help.
Well, that was
As B sharp misses, as he
Yeah,
says,
right.
come on, baby.
okay.
Get your
Well-
shit together.
I'm gonna try this. I think I can use cunning action to hide.
Well, you can, but you do need something to hide behind.
Oh, I'm a halfling. I can hide behind Enzo.
Correct. But you would have to leave the fire snake's range to do so.
Do I? Can I?
You can disengage as
Oh,
bonus
Bonus
action.
action. You did get
Yeah.
cunning action.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could
okay.
just do that and get away.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just run
All right.
away.
I'm just gonna get away.
Okay, so you're going to bonus action disengage, and then you can move away freely.
I apparently.
Mhm.
Yeah, rogues can go where they want to go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home.
Leave. I'm going
Okay.
back to my bed,
over here.
team.
There
You
we
guys
go.
got this. Okay, Alice, over to you.
Seeing what just happened to Claire, I'm gonna shout out, Samily, can you get Claire up? And then I'm going to magic missile the snake that's holding her.
Okay. 4, 2,
Oh, nice. 5.
Ooh.
5.
11
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, the 4 was looking good. The 2 brought back a chance to not kill this thing.
Yeah.
But the 5 is enough as you shoot off 3 quick shots as this thing's sort of going in to bite Claire's neck and finish the job as you fire at this thing and kill it. As you shoot it, it sort of it bursts into a pile of ash with sort of a little bit of something solid left behind
Okay.
in the pile of ash as you burst this thing, saving Claire's life.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty, Enzo, over to you.
Enzo's gonna look over and yell out, Claire! And he's gonna swing with his flail this time. 23 plus a d4.
That'll hit.
Yeah. If that doesn't hit, I'd be very, very concerned.
I think I wouldn't even turn on the flames, honestly. It just seems
Yeah, that's fair.
redundant.
So this is also magical, right?
Yeah.
So that hits for 7 damage. As you nearly you feel
I'm pushing it
snapping
as well.
and you feel destruction under the weight of your flail as you're pushing it back.
Yeah.
As you push it back, as this thing does pick itself up. Yeah, it's looking really, really bad.
Does he take damage from it?
You do take damage from it.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like,
Come
maybe
on,
I pushed
Alice.
it back, Like I pushed it out of range of me.
As your flail sort of reaches back, having dug in so deep to this thing, the liquid sort of magma from its innards drip back onto you, dealing 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Anything else for Enzo?
He's gonna run over next to Claire.
Okay.
Panic.
Just gonna run over there and panic. Panicking is a free action in this campaign. Samily, over to you.
I'll call out on it, Alice, and I will run up here. I will use my action to do lay on hands, and I will give her 3 HP. and I will start making my way back out towards the snake. I don't have I don't have an action or anything, but I'll hold my shield up defensively, like trying to block it from getting back over there.
Okay, but so you're not going to linger at all when you revive Claire. You're just going to touch her. And,
I'm gonna come over.
quickly-
I'll use my magic to revive her. I'll be like, "Welcome back," and I'm gonna run back out again.
I'm like there, like kneeling down, checking.
Milo's
on her.
also there.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot
Yeah,
funnier if you just like stealthily
Yeah.
out of view
Reach around the
patted
corner.
her.
Yeah, like I was like, when
Give
she
me credit.
opens her eyes, is she looking up at
Hey,
Enzo or
what
is
you
she
gonna
looking
say?
up at Samily?
I imagine she's probably looking up at Enzo, but hears the incredibly loud clattering of my armor. There's no stealth for me.
Oh, Enzo. Oh, I thought I was done for. Did you
No,
save me?
Samily saved you, but I came as fast as I could.
She sort of looks up at Samily and she goes, "Oh, Samily, like I never looked at you this way." Bella, top of the round, over to you.
How'd
I
you
was
just let me
gonna do
die?
that. I said extinguish. I'm doing.
You're gonna try it again?
Oof.
And it's not very Connie, but it does barely pass with a 14.
Well, shit.
Anything else for Bella?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Smart. I was worried. Although,
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back up. I'm back and back.
nice.
Wow.
Okay. Claire is going to get up.
I really need to
Um,
succeed this class, guys.
She's gonna use you, Enzo, to get back up. As you're sort of kneeling next to her, she sort of grabs you. You're sort of hanging on to each other, sort of by the wrist, as she looks up into your eyes. And she immediately remembers what's happening. Goes, "Oh my God!" And throws out another Eldritch Blast at the one across from Samily that misses and sails right into your door. That puts a big crack in the door. She goes, "Oh, shit!" The snakes. Ooh, okay. Does this snake go after Milo or Samily? That's the ultimate question.
I feel like Samily was trying to provoke it. Like, again, I didn't have an
Okay.
action to do it, but I came at it very defensively, very like, come at me, bro.
Okay, let's do this. Both of you roll an intimidation check.
Oh God, where is that?
Can I use my D4 on this?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know if I'll need it, but I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. Okay. Milo's like running.
Like cowering. This thing definitely goes after the smaller target. As it is
Oh, okay.
scared
Oh, Samily.
of Samily, as it heads over to Milo, and it's going to try to get in there with a bite and a tail.
Yeah, bring it.
So the tail is going to miss, but the bite does hit as you're sort of running back. It catches your leg and bites you for 2 piercing damage plus 4 fire for a total of 6.
I'm down.
As Milo falls unconscious.
He's next.
The other one is going to attack Bella again, as it's sort of dueling
Hit
with this thing, sort of rearing back and going into it for a strike. I mean, 18's pretty high. The bite does miss as you actually sort of use your armor as it is unable to break through. But the tail does wrap around sort of a softer part of your leg, and the heat gets through as that hits for 4 bludgeoning damage. It sort of squeezes, and plus another 4 fire damage. So a total of 8. Big hit there on the tail.
And it has to make a dex saving throw.
Correct.
Or it's going to take 6. I'm going to do thunder damage this time.
What's the DC?
14.
So it does fail.
Takes 6 thunder
as it-
damage.
As it's blasted, as it seems like it's met another creature that deals damage as it gets hit.
You need a bless saving throw too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's it for the 2 snakes.
Still good.
Success. Milo, I'm going to need a death saving throw. Now, I believe bless applies.
No, it's only
Okay.
for attack rolls.
Only for attack
It's-
rolls and
Saving
Is it
And
throws?
saving
throws?
throws.
This-
It does,
this
it
is
does
a
apply.
saving
Oh, yeah.
throw.
saving
Okay.
throw, yeah.
Well, does it wear off if they're unconscious, though?
Oh my God, you need a 4. Oh.
Okay.
It's rough. At least it wasn't a
No,
one.
it's just when in range.
I guess Milo re-rolls one, so
So that is a fail. Death save for Milo as Milo starts to bleed out as this snake rears its head as it's looking to go in for a strike.
No.
Oh my
To
god,
finish
this one
off.
is still alive on me?
yep.
Yeah,
Damn.
You've been
it's
soloing
now bloodied after that attack. It was
You've been
not bloodied
soloing
before.
it.
I have.
1v1.
Alice, over to you.
She's panicking a little, seeing Milo go down. You guys think these things are very smart? I'm gonna mind sliver this one that's on Milo.
Okay.
It's an intelligence 14 save.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Didn't want to burn your spells, eh? You saving it?
I used them. I used the last
out?
one. Yeah, I used two to use Tasha's hideous laughter to get into the thing.
Okay, so on the intelligence save, this fire snake rolled a total of what's your DC?
14.
It rolled a total of -1.
Okay.
So it is going to fail that.
Okay.
I was
gonna
like
take
super
3
sus. Super
psychic
sus guy.
damage, and it's gonna be minus a D4 on its next saving throw.
It has -3 to these, so it.
Okay.
Not intelligent at all.
Yes.
As Alice like, "Ugh, I'm gonna get burned, and she's gonna run at it and drop kick it.
Okay, well, so as you cast your mind sliver and you run towards it to save Milo's life,
Yeah.
you see the snake turns and looks at you as it sort of bobs and weaves and then falls to the ground dead.
Oh.
Oh. So like,
And your mind sliver killed it
yeah.
as you
Okay.
saved Milo's life.
Yeah. I'm supporting the back. Okay. I'll just look at the next one, but I'm not gonna run towards it.
Okay, what's Enzo doing over there?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I tried to
Okay.
pre-move to save time.
No,
but now
I
that
love
I've
it.
seen,
I love it, but yeah, it is dead.
yeah, now that I saw that, I'm gonna run forward by Samily and be like, "You got Milo, right?" And can I make it here? Yes, just to here. And I'm gonna swing my flail.
Yeah, roll it as trumpets blare in the background. The band is practicing in their res room upstairs.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Nice.
Yeah, as you hit this thing hard as it sort of recoils. And it's looking pretty bad, but it is still up. As you take 4 fire damage as this thing sort of sprays back at you as you've opened up a wound in it, and its innards are hot and burn you.
I'm
the
also
additional
gonna
4?
second wind.
Okay. I think that anything else for Enzo?
Nope, that's it.
Samily, over to you.
I am gonna come over here and I will drop another lay on hands for 1 HP and I will start making my way back over.
Look at this.
Family's just
Milo
like
see
tapping
you?
people.
Look at this teamwork here, team. This is the most highly effective coordination we've ever had. It's
That's it
effective.
for me.
Yeah.
Bella, top of the round. This thing's in front of you. It's looking wheezy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna extinguish again. God damn it.
What do you roll? What dice is it? It's a D6. That's
Yeah.
That's sad.
Okay, well, it rolled a natural 1, so it fails.
Yay, it takes 2.
And it takes the 2. It was wheezy, but unfortunately, it was a little bit not wheezy enough, as that's not going to do it quite, as it is still slithering barely.
Alice, how do you do the double drop kick?
I love it.
Yeah, and I'm
Claire-
just gonna stand here and hope I don't die.
Claire is going to step in and yell, like, Bella, watch out! And she's going to try to shoot by you and hit this thing.
Thanks for the warning.
Yep, she misses horribly as this sails right into the fireplace and knocks off a couple of bricks inside the fireplace.
But it's over here.
Like I tried. Watch out! As the snake is going to rear its head as it's coming in for an attack. As it's on its last legs.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. As both of these miss, as
Yes.
the bite, you dodge out of the way of the bite, and the tail sort of swings around, but it catches the thickest part of your armor and doesn't break through at all.
I
Milo.
quickly kind of get down on one knee and put my fist to my forehead and just send a quick like thanks to Talos.
yeah, you see Alice on a table standing over you, a little worried.
You wake up, Milo. You are prone on the ground. What do you do?
Oh my god, that's good because I rolled a natural 1.
But you're a halfling, so it
shit.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're a halfling, so
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we don't see the
So
natural
reroll.
one.
So I'm on the ground.
We see the auto reroll.
Okay. So I'm just prone.
No,
Can I
you're
use a
prone.
bow?
You have 1 health. Samily healed you for 1, so you're up.
Nice. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, I guess I will try to shoot it, the thing far away with a bow.
Do you get up, or are you staying on the ground?
I'm just gonna stay on the ground. I feel like I'm better shooting from my knees. Right.
I don't think.
he's gonna like
is-
take a knee.
Does this impose disadvantage on
No,
ranged attack?
I think the only thing
Just
that
melee?
imposes. Yeah, I
I
think
think it's
Yeah.
just melee.
Yeah.
I think disadvantage from range is only if you have enemies near you.
Or they're prone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alrighty, roll that.
you're blessed.
Well, you
The
are
creature has
blessed.
disadvantage on attack rolls. Doesn't specify ranged or melee, just any
13?
attack roll.
Is that still too low?
I think we've seen 13's miss.
I know.
13 is going to miss as you shoot it way past it, and it also goes into the fireplace and knocks off a couple other bricks
Guys,
from
it's
inside the back of
right
the
here.
fireplace.
Oh, that's pretty
As
good.
they are
Okay.
shooting in the direction of the snake, but missing and going right into the fireplace. This
Okay.
fireplace is getting fucked up. Actually, it's exactly that arrow that's sticking out of the fireplace right there in the picture that now.
Perfect. Leave it.
Can I crawl
Anything
and
else,
hide?
Milo?
Can I use my the cunning action to just hide behind the snake's body because I'm already prone?
You can. You can do that. Yes.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check. Although I'm not sure it'll matter, but
I have no
If you'd
idea
like.
what's going to come out of that snake when we kill it.
Alice, over to you.
Yeah, as she looks at this thing and she's gonna try and mind sliver it. So it's an
Okay.
intelligence 14 save.
They're quite dumb.
Okay, roll. And I rolled a 6.
Great. And that time it rolled a total of 0.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
I its head explodes from the psychic damage.
It looks up. It's about to bite into Bella. It can smell death as it thinks about it a little bit too long, and its head explodes into lava and dust and sinew. As the rest of its body also sort of crumbles into ash as well, as it sort of plops down onto the ground in front of you, Bella. You can see that there's sort of some lump of something that's still intact in there, and the rest of it is complete ash. As we are out of combat.
Oh,
I'm just gonna like lay down
Do
and
you guys
breathe
think
for
we're
a second.
do you guys think we're getting better at this?
Well, that
That's-
was new. Why are there monsters in the dorm? That doesn't seem right.
Oh my god,
Uh,
what the hell is going on? Why are those fucking things here?
Do you think more
That's
are
what
gonna
I'm
come out of the
saying.
fireplace? Should we like board it up or something?
I'm gonna just put the fire out.
Is that the? Is that?
Yeah,
what- I don't
I'll
know.
go over and I'm gonna put the fire out.
The fire was not on.
Oh. Okay.
Enzo's gonna look.
light a
and
fire
see,
then.
Like a few things went
I
this
don't want
way.
to give them fire to come out of.
I
They
just want
came
to
out
see
of
if
no
like they're
fire.
still here. That they
Did
went into the
we-
fireplace.
Did we actually see them on lurk, or were they just here when we got here?
Yeah, I'm like looking for somewhere they might have come from, basically.
They came from the fireplace.
Roll an
But were they
investigation check
already
for
there?
Enzo
Oh, yeah.
with advantage.
I'm gonna look at these because I thought I saw something drop when it died, so I'm just gonna look and see what that is.
Yeah. I look
Yeah.
and see like the arrow, and I
I'll say this. I will say this because it's fucking obvious. But Enzo looking at this and he sees the bricks at the back of the fireplace and he sees where they've been shot out and it's just dark beyond that. And Enzo just sort of sees there's really nothing obvious here.
This is. Do you think this is a test by the school, or do you think somebody put these things here to mess with us?
Don't you think it's because we brought that bugbear back here, and now they know where our res is?
I don't think it was a secret before, was it?
Yeah, we
If
were
he
on
did
our
that,
way somewhere.
Alice, as you sort of filter through the ash, you pull out and you sort of dust this thing off it. The dust sort of comes off it. The ash comes off it. You can see a sort of a small figurine, like a black sort of stone. It's a bit too light to be stone, but sort of a stone-like substance that is a figurine of this fire snake.
Can I ritually cast detect magic on it?
Guys, I'm gonna go to
Okay.
bed.
Enzo, I know you investigated the fireplace, but it would be obvious enough that when you shot out the bricks, there was darkness behind it, like
Not more wall.
like not more wall, like
Okay.
there was a hole, but Enzo just sort of was looking for something else. But you did see that, like it's hard. You looked at it, not to see
Uh-huh.
anything else.
Yeah.
as she's leaving, I think Samly would call out, Bella, be sure to check under the bed for monsters. Just in case.
Talos, can you smite any monsters that might be hiding under my bed, please?
You guys, there was something weird with the fireplace. Like, I took a quick look and there's like a tunnel, maybe. I don't know.
Tunnel. That's odd. Should we try to see where it goes?
If we're prepared to get into another scuffle like
I'm
that
not.
Hmm.
Alice is busy
Perhaps-
ritually casting detect magic, so
Perhaps that'd be something better left for the morning then. We should at the very least board it up or put like a couch there or something.
Maybe
Yeah,
somebody
that's,
should report it too.
well, we gotta
if we
know,
sleep
investigate it to
tonight
its
and then we
fullest
can
first.
investigate it tomorrow.
That's true. We don't know if someone sent these things, and if they did, well, if we went talking about it, we might let them onto something. We might want to keep this a secret.
Keep it a secret that we're getting attacked in our own dorm room.
Absolutely.
agreed.
I mean, for all we know, if someone sent those, they might think we're dead right now. But if we can go out there screaming about it, they'll know we're alive.
Aren't they gonna know we're alive if we go to class tomorrow?
Like, yeah, when we show up to class.
Well,
Right, but at
I don't
least we
know
can
that
sleep
trust
safely tonight.
the new headmaster fully. I mean, we don't know her
We don't have to
intentions.
tell the headmaster.
Don't you think
Well,
we
who
should?
do we trust here?
Maybe my dad will get reinstated if she's not doing well.
I don't know. Do you get? Well, we could tell Dusty. I think Dusty would do some, or at least know who to.
Dusty would say that mixing sleep and adventure is a stupid idea and that we aren't following the new rule.
Yeah, but I'm not
Samily,
taking that class, so I don't care.
You're saying we should just go for it right now?
Somebody should.
I don't think we should go tell anyone just yet.
I kind of want to investigate it fully because it may be something cool back there and we can get credit for it.
I mean, I feel pretty good. I never got too close to any of those things, so
Don't you think
I
there
could go.
be magic items?
Could be tons of magic. I mean, this is an old school, right?
Wait for me to finish this. I'm like finishing up casting.
All right, we could maybe
detect
go
magic
take a
on this.
little look down the tunnel, but if things get dangerous, we'll have to flee quickly. Although,
Uh,
also, if there
I think
was something
Milo
more
would be down.
dangerous, you'd think it would have come out by now.
Milo suggests that we clean up the place real quick. Can I keep the ash? Like all the snakes are just piles of ash, right?
And there is a little something in the ash.
All of them
okay.
have one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll investigate. That's the one that's next to me, as I'm trying to sweep up to keep the ash.
I will
Yeah,
help
You pick up a
sweep.
small figurine of a fire snake.
Do I learn anything from detect magic about it?
Yeah, like you guys are waiting for Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice, you finish and you detect that on these figurines there is some transfiguration magic on this item. I don't know why I added this. Like I thought maybe I was gonna make a home when you guys you're gonna. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. You know what the hell this thing is.
Like, is it a
Um,
magic item? Is kind of what I was trying. Like, do I think I could do
It gives
attune to
off
it or
an aura
something?
of magic in the same way that some of your other magic items do.
Okay, so like it could be attunable, I would think.
Yeah, I wonder. Like,
usable?
do you think?
I don't
Do you
know.
think magic items you can attune to give a different aura than magic items you can't?
I
Definitely.
don't know. Good question.
I feel like there would be like a resistant magic on something you're not attuned to. Like you can
Yeah.
tell it's magic, but it's resisting you, whereas something that just openly can be used would have a different flow of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like a character would have a sense of if you would need to attune to something.
I could also do like an Arcana check to see if I
So
even could tell.
You would sense that this thing is not really an attunement type thing.
Yeah, I'm all for going and finding more because if we get more of these little like figurines, we could have a sweet chess set.
That's
I
actually
love
not a
that.
terrible idea.
Have you guys heard about statues that turn into creatures?
I've heard of creatures turning into statues.
Have you read about that?
Yeah, I've read about it, but why don't you tell us what you know?
Well, did you read that there was that there's usually an activation word, I think? Yeah, I
Well-
definitely read that somewhere.
There is an activation word. We have to be careful what we say so we don't accidentally bring him back.
I
Maybe
hate to
if
like
you
interrupt
activate
you
it.
all, but are we fucking safe here? Like there was literally snakes that were on fire in our dorm room. Like, are we just gonna go to bed? Like, do we need to do something? Like, are we okay?
Samily,
Well, I
do you
think
want
we're
to come
gonna
with me
go-
to check this out at least a little bit?
You know,
I
maybe
will
they're not
go
after
with you.
us because Ozzy also shares the same dorm, and he's been up to no good.
Ew,
think this
no.
has to do with
Ozzy stays
magic?
in your dorm, not our dorm.
Okay,
Gross.
Alice is also going to investigate this fireplace.
Well, I think we know
Yeah.
it's a tunnel, right? So I think Samly's gonna start heading in.
I'm not sure that you know it's a tunnel, but you do know that there is a space behind this thing.
Alice
Oh, okay.
is
Well, then I'm gonna go
giving it
shield
a
out in
hard
front of me,
look.
and I'm gonna cautiously make my way in.
Okay, so I will say it is just a fireplace backer with a few of the bricks loosened and knocked over, one from Milo's arrow and the other from the Eldritch Blast. So there's not really at this moment anything you could like
Oh, I see
sneak
what you mean.
into.
Okay.
I guess you could like reach
So-
in or try something that way.
So can we can't like looking through the holes, we can't see anything beyond?
It's dark in there. So I mean you could I guess try to shine some sort of light to get a glimpse. You could also just sort of investigate this. Enzo,
Yeah,
the only one
Emily's
to
just
take a
gonna
look.
kick
I
the
think-
wall.
I think Alice
She's gonna
is
try to
looking-
knock it in.
Okay. Alice is
Um,
looking up, trying
roll
to
an
see if
athletics check.
there's burns. Like, I don't know, it's a fireplace, but like, if there's burns like up towards the top, like, did they crawl in from the top or were they dropped and then the statues turned into them? I guess.
Now roll an investigation check. Oh, Alice
Yeah, I
did
did.
roll an investigation check. Oh shit. Yeah, Samily, you start kicking the back of this fireplace, trying to knock it in, and it's budging a little bit. As Alice, you're sort of investigating above the fireplace for burn marks, and you don't find anything, but you do find that one of the bricks is sort of a little bit loose, and as you press on it, Samily, your foot, as you're about to kick, misses, hits nothing as the door sort of turns in, and you see that there is, as the light floods into it, Samily, you can see there is a small tunnel behind the fireplace.
Yeah, I imagine like if Samly's going for a full kick and the door rotates as she's going in for the kick, she would absolutely
Fall
fall
in.
through the door. I think picking
Yeah.
herself up, she'd go,
And Alice is
That-
immediately gonna be like, oh, Samily,
I
are
didn't
you
know
all
my
right?
kicks were so strong. The door just disappeared. I don't even feel like I touched it. All right, well, it looks like it keeps going. I can't see too well though.
It looks like it keeps going, but really not that far, as you could.
Oh, okay, it doesn't go that far. I'm gonna walk in further to the end.
Do you have? Yeah.
I'm
Do you
gonna
have any sort of
follow.
light?
I have dark vision.
I'm gonna follow. So I don't
Okay.
know. Do you need to move me to somewhere? Okay.
The
Oh,
I'm
first-
gonna follow and kind of.
if
I'll
it's
shout
dark,
back to Milo
I
and
will
play
cast
as well.
light.
It's tight in here. There's not a lot of room.
I'll cast light
As
on
the light sort of
Samily.
almost blinds you guys, but you can see that there is a bit of a latch up high in this tunnel. Not
Oh,
that high, like
sorry.
just above eye level in this tunnel.
Miles
I
gonna
guess
say,
we
"Don't
should-
leave me behind. We have to stay together."
Am I supposed to be
Milo,
able to
we'll,
see
we'll let
this
you
over
through as
here?
soon as there's
Is
room.
this-
Um,
I'm gonna reach up and pull the lever.
you're witnessing Renee laziness on my part. I'm not
Okay.
drawing. You know,
No,
like,
that's fine.
yeah.
I just want to. I didn't know if that's.
I like to think that
actually something
between
we're
the
seeing.
walls of the school is actual like space. Like
Yeah, like
it's
astral sea or something.
yeah,
like-
we're
I'm with that.
in between dimensions right now.
I'm fine with you guys thinking that. As Claire shouts out, you guys are like just going in there? What the hell? As you click the latch, Samly, as sort of the wall in front of you turns into you, and you sort of step back a little bit, and you all sort of bump into each other here in this space as you emerge there.
I also go through
where-
too.
Where is here? Where
Is
are
this
we?
the boys'
this,
dorm?
is it?
What res room is this?
Is
Milo,
this
is
the
this your res
dorm?
room?
As
It looks
Enzo
like-
and Milo, you emerge, you look at and see that you're in your own res room.
Oh. Hey,
Wait.
what?
So you
This
think
is
somebody
Milo.
broke
this is
into
our
your
room.
dorm?
Milo, I don't think somebody was trying to attack Ozzy. I think Ozzy was trying to attack us.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was
Let's
definitely.
go. Let's go
Ozzy.
see
We have solid evidence.
who might be here.
Actually,
Okay.
I want to look around. Does it look like anyone? Like I can't imagine those fire snakes can move without leaving some sort of a mark. Does it look like they were in here?
I'll say roll a survival check.
Oh man,
Bella is
I'm
working on a long rest, and I'm gonna go to bed.
deathly allergic to good
Okay.
rolls.
Good night.
Right. Hi, Melina.
Can I?
Yes, you can see clearly that the snakes were here. The carpet is singed, and there's sort of the slither marks that seem to lead into this tunnel.
Well, so it looks like the snakes started here. Do you think someone sent them through on purpose, or do you think that someone put them here and they happened upon our dorm?
Let's see if Ozzy saw anything. Is Ozzy here?
You don't see him in the main area.
Okay. Well,
I would like to keep tracking these scorch marks, though, to see if I can find where these snakes originated from.
You don't have to go that far. It's sort of right at your feet, almost.
Oh,
There's
so
only
like
a few
literally, it
marks
looks like they
on this-
popped into existence right here and then went through.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
I was gonna. Yeah, I'm up here. I don't know which room is his, but I'm gonna see if Ozzy's here.
I don't either. And as you sort of are looking around in the rooms, you can see in Ozzy's room, there's a sort of a bit of smoke leaking out of his room.
Hey, Ozzy.
Oh, I think I'll also call back through the tunnel and I'll go oh, Claire, it's safe. It's just the boys' dorm. It doesn't go anywhere.
Ew, that's not safe at all.
Well,
I'm going to bed.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah. Do you think we should be in here?
I mean, I think it's a
should we
matter
leave
of
this-
life and death.
Should we leave this?
Who's
to
taking
Enzo and Milo?
the snake figurines? Just to
I
write
think
them
I
down
took
in your
one.
inventory.
Alice took at least one.
So Alice has one, Samly has one, Milo has one.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You got.
guys
So
can
what's
stay
happening here?
That's fine.
I tell Ozzy, hey, we're having a what do you call those? Like a group meeting. Come over here real quick. And I ask Ozzy to come down here.
Who has access to this room? Can just anybody come in here, or do you need like special permission?
Ozzy shouts back from in his room. He says, hey Milo, I'm busy. Like, what do you want? Like, you just bossing me around?
No, man. Someone tried to burn our whole place down with these fire snakes. Yeah, come check it out.
Well, like, I'm doing okay.
Dude, part of the dorm, part of the crew. Like, you got to come over here.
Comes out, he goes, ugh, like, why are you bothering me, man? Like, I thought you hated me. What the heck? As you can see, he's sort of like bloodshot eyes, and he's shirtless. As he comes out, he goes, what do you want? Just trying to relax in my room, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, it's totally fine. Like, we were trying to relax too. Just have a nice, peaceful night. Did you happen to see anyone or hear anyone in our room?
Yeah, I heard some ruffling around, and I just assumed it was you guys being loud, as you always are. And, probably leaving someone or something behind like you always did.
Oh, that sucks. Well, no, it wasn't us this time. It's crazy. Like, we just don't know what's going on. They're either after you or after us.
Oh, great. And he turns around and heads back into his room.
Well,
Milo, I don't think they're after Ozzy. I think we've done enough to get some heat on our backs. Not intended, but it's not going to be related to Ozzy.
No, I was hoping he would be concerned in some way. But Ozzy's such a loser.
I think Alice is like zoning out as she looks at this cupboard and is seeing different colors swirl together. She's still a little high on spice. Before she's gonna be like, okay, well, don't you think we should go to bed? As she's heading back through.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think it's time we get some sleep.
Yeah.
I'm
All
just
right.
Oh, I can't go through.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
see you in the morning.
Yeah,
did
you
get some
guys
good
head back.
information, though.
And I will say, as you head back through the tunnel with the light, you can see that there are a few names written on the side of the tunnel, and they read Elijah, Reese, Kalita, Octavia. I forget what other names are there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Danny.
What that other guy's name was?
Oh yeah, that guy.
I don't know. There was Danny too, right?
Danny and the Dragonborn guy.
I forget his name too.
Nate's character.
Nate, yeah.
Not
Fuck.
memorable.
I just remember he was sad boy.
There's got to be an old dirt disher about him for sure.
Oh, I should look that up.
Because
Yeah.
he was like the first part of the first one
Yeah.
because of his brutal proposal.
Okay, Alice is going to bed. Trying to get a little bit of sleep before
Samily
class.
is definitely going to bed. I don't know which room is Samily's room.
I don't know either. I think
I'm just gonna pick.
Gonna pick
this
one.
room.
Actually, there is an old dirt disher posted in there. And what does it say? It's sort of, there's a little bit of a stash in there. And there's a dirt disher about this girl Octavia's mother, Ursula, some crime underlord boss that sleeps
Yeah.
around with men to gain influence. And then another story about a student named Alfonso.
Alfonso!
Alfonso.
How he got dumped the day before his first class after proposing to his girlfriend,
On the ship.
and was heavily denied, and how the girl went on to date the biggest asshole in the class
Wow.
the next day.
It was also like the first day of school ever, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
it was the first day of the academy being open.
It's like a dirt disher, like first edition. It's
Yeah.
pretty rare. It's
Yeah.
pretty rare. It's the first edition.
Mint condition.
Yeah, you guys head to bed. You're going for long rest. So I'm going to move. Don't feel like you need to place yourselves in bed.
Okay.
Just because then it's harder for me to find you later.
Oh, yeah, I put myself in
Oh.
bed.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, you guys go to bed. You gain the benefits of a long rest. You can hit that button.
But we
You
get
wake up.
exhaustion, right? Because we stayed up late.
You do get exhaustion. You get your stuff back, but you do exhaustion because it is the middle of the night. As you guys have a short sleep the next day, and you get up Wednesday morning, and it's time for class. Is there anything you wanted to do before we sort of head into back to the routine a little bit?
Alice is
In
just
the
gonna eye
morning,
the fireplace warily as she leaves.
I'm just gonna check with Milo and Claire, and just like see how they're doing after getting knocked out. Milo, how you feeling?
Oh man, I don't know if it was the spice or if, like, I don't know what it is, but my head is spinning.
Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted too, and I feel you.
But
Claire,
those
are you
snakes,
all
they
right?
look cool.
Claire actually sleeps in,
Skips
and
class.
doesn't come out. Looks like she may skip class.
Okay.
Respect. I'm thinking about it, to be honest.
Alice
Like,
thought about it pretty hard.
I can
too.
go to
I think it was
class
pretty hard to
exhausted
get out
and
of bed.
fail the lesson, or just sleep and feel good.
Alice is
I'm
like,
gonna go
yeah,
fail the
take
lesson.
disadvantage or just do it tomorrow. Like,
Okay, so you're all getting up, going to class.
yeah, Alice is
Yeah.
drowsy, but
Okay. So you guys head to class. As oh yeah, okay, here we go. I should have gotten Dusty out. You guys head to class and hop back into day 3 of the lessons. I'll refresh where we were at with progress. Where were we at?
Alice has two passes, but
Alice does have 2 passes. Bella has 2 passes. We need to catch up Samily. and Enzo's 1 for 2. Milo's 0 for 2. So Milo's in tough for this lesson.
And it's an intelligence
Samily,
save, right?
it's an intelligence saving throw. So Samily, can you go ahead and roll 2 intelligence saving throws for me for the past 2 days of class?
So, was I exhausted for those days?
No.
You
So
didn't
I can
do
roll
anything
those
on
normal.
the Sunday night. Yeah, you didn't do anything on the Sunday night, and then I don't think you guys did anything on Monday night either.
Okay, so I'll roll the 2, and you said intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, I'll roll those 2 normal first. Oh, man.
So,
First.
Samily, you get it on the first day, you get the lesson immediately. Just don't be an idiot. It's easy. But day 2 rolls around, and you're not that focused. You sort of stumble around class. You get
Trying to
caught
make
up
Alice
with
laugh by
Milo.
putting like a pencil on my nose.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. All right. So now we're on to this day. So everybody can roll their intelligence saving throws with disadvantage. Yeah, with disadvantage.
Happy.
Oh, that's
The saving
clutch.
throw is right here.
That's clutch by Samily.
Family's long due for
Wow,
some
Alice
good
did
rolls.
great for not. She's just. I rolled a crit though. That's kind of sad.
So Milo, unfortunately, 0 for 3 on the don't be an idiot. You
11
can't
doesn't
help
pass?
yourself. You can't help yourself but bug Dusty. Like you're asking him dumbass questions, and he gets very fed up with you. And he goes, "Mate, you fucking failed the lesson. Like I don't know what you think you're doing. You've been nonstop idiot for the past." Alice,
Oh,
however,
Yeah.
is not an idiot at all.
3 in a
As
row.
you succeed, as I won't say you've like successfully passed the lesson yet, because there is still part of the week assignment to keep it going. But
Yeah.
you understand the fundamentals of not being an idiot, and you've got that down pat. Enzo, you're struggling as well. You're getting caught up in Milo's bullshit, and sort of fade off. You sort of lose attention for a bit, and you get called on, and we're not paying attention. As I think that's it for everybody. Meanwhile, in class, and this is part of your being an idiot, Milo, is Amy is there, and in your class,
Oh, great.
as she sort of comes up to you, and she sort of spends most of the class nearby you, and at one point she goes, "Hey, short stack."
Hey, tall stuff.
Ew, tall stuff.
Okay, tall thing.
No,
Hey,
don't you
babe.
dare stop. What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking. I'm being an idiot.
You get the sense, given that you're sort of in a relationship with Amy, that she is cold and ruthless most of the time, but when she drinks, she's the life of the party.
Yeah.
So in class, she's incredibly cold, but she goes, I got an invite to an exclusive hangout, and you'd be an idiot to be there. You don't want to fail this class. It's like with all the rich kids, Milo, and it's sort of a big opportunity, so don't fuck this up.
Man, that sounds really good. Am I going with you?
Who else the fuck are you going with,
Oh,
loser?
this is the worst week for me. I'm sorry. You're right, babe.
I love that she's such a bitch, but she kind of likes it. I don't know. And she goes, yeah, like tonight, sneak out, and we're meeting at the Sparkling Wine Tavern. It's where all the fucking cool kids hang out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard cool kids go there. I haven't been myself, but yeah. But I guess I'll
Okay.
see you there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should pre-drink.
Yeah, great idea. I'll meet you there. As that's the end of that.
Okay. Well,
As we head into afternoon, you guys have your class-specific classes go by sort of uneventfully. And then as you're emerging from class, you see that there's a flurry of activity, and it is a hot drop of the Dirt Disher Diary. As the students are sort of coming out of class, reading it, gossiping. This is sort of like a strategically timed drop to catch maximum traffic in the main square of campus. and I will drop it here for everybody, and I will be right back.
Oh no. Wait. Oh, these fucking brewers, man.
I love that this one has like all these other relationships. Not us. We're not super featured in this so far. I mean, like Enzo's mentioned in the first one, but
That's crazy. I've talked to Kay like 3 times.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's what Enzo's gonna say. What the hell is this? I only talked to her
wait.
like 3 times, and now I'm in a love triangle with her.
did I read this right? You guys didn't see my name in here, did you?
Alice, congratulations! You made it. You got out.
Yeah, my bad. I should have the dirt disher blame this on you.
Yeah, right.
Is Alice manipulating Enzo to?
Right. Yeah.
Well, I guess we know it's not someone that hates only you. Maybe they're going for a bit of a focused attack now.
So I will say,
1 at a time.
the really cool thing about this Dirt Disher diary, it's the first one I wrote it today. I rewrote it actually because I had it written in before. All I put into the prompt was write me an article about Kay, Enzo, Alice, and the grandfather and the names, and where there's sort of this love relationship, and it spat this out.
It didn't have Alice in it, so
So I was like, all
I
right.
ignored that.
Beauty.
Nice.
As you can see that
many emojis.
everyone is, as Enzo, you sort of got, I think the reception to this is mixed, at least from your social status perspective. Like, I think people see that somebody's into you potentially, but your grandfather is sort of a bit embarrassing, but it's not you. But you sort of come off pretty cool in this story, but you got a weird grandpa. So it's sort of a mixed response. You can see people definitely talking about you and sort of pointing over at you, but they're not laughing. Some people are sort of actually into it. Some girls maybe sort of looking over, being like, "Oh, maybe I'll get with that guy."
Maybe I'll bang his grandpa.
Yeah. As you watch Kay walk across the courtyard, as everybody's just sort of goes hush as she sort of walks by. She's very aware that everybody's talking about her and looks incredibly embarrassed as she continues back to the dorm. You can tell that she's sort of fighting back emotions as she walks past, and as she leaves, you can hear a couple of groups erupt in laughter at her expense.
Should we go check on her? I don't think she's used to getting ripped apart by the dirt disher like some of us are. I think she's taking it pretty bad.
Do you get used to it?
Well, you haven't gone off like that yet, Alice, and you're usually the headline of each one.
Mm.
You're handling it exceptionally well, actually.
I think it's pretty creative sometimes, though.
See, you've gone full circle. You now actually appreciate it for its creativity. But I don't think Kay is doing so well. Should we go check on her?
Enzo, how do you feel about Kay?
How do I feel about her? I mean, I thought she was dating my grandpa, so I was polite to her. I've talked to her like 3
How
times.
old
I
is
would
she?
say. She looks younger than my grandpa, that's for sure. But I know she's Faye, so I think it's hard to say.
Do you like your grandpa? This seems like an important question she has posed to you in this moment, having talked with him last night.
I don't like some of the things that he's up to.
You share his views about women.
Come on now, you seen how I've behaved? I don't think I need to say anything. And he's gonna, like, if there's any groups that were laughing close to us, he's gonna storm up to them a bit and say, like, loudly, like, "Hey, that's no way to treat someone. You know, you don't know what's true in here. Think about it. If you were in here and everyone started laughing at you at some rumors, how would that make you feel?"
This group sort of reacts in, I think, a way you'd expect in that situation, sort of stunned, look around, and one courageous guy steps up and says, "Oh yeah, well, she's obviously into you. Comfort. Give her your real trustlin hospitality."
I think Samly would go up and start backing up Enzo, and she'd be like, "Hey, watch how you talk to my friend there, or we're gonna have some problems."
Alice is like, so much for not being in the dirt disher.
Hey, I'm not trying to start any trouble. I'm just saying you should think twice about how you treat people. Because if you get in this dirt disher, people are going to dish it back to you, buddy.
And this guy's feeling tough. He says, "So yeah, what are you going to do about it?"
Well, I'm starting
As at
rumors
that
about this
moment,
guy.
as at that moment, you hear over your shoulder, "Come along, children. I'm fairly confident we can avoid further discussions in this way." As you turn around and you see that Professor Stormweaver is standing over you all and says, Now, no need to take too much stock in these filthy rags. Run along now, run along." As the other students sort of, "Yes, ma'am, yes, professor," as they sort of rush off. As she goes, except for you all, just hold on a moment.
When she says dirty rags, is she talking about the dirt disher, or is she talking about us?
Yeah, I mean, I love that it could have been confused.
Because I wouldn't
So,
call paper
let that
rags, but
hang
also
there.
I don't feel like we're dressed in rags.
I'll let that hang there, but she was referring to the dirt disher.
Okay, that's
Um,
what I thought, but
I
weird
wouldn't
way to
mind the
refer to
shade,
paper.
though. As she says, "Now,
Oh, sorry.
I know it's been likely a tough day for you, considering the transition." And she looks at you, Alice, and says, "Now, I just want you to know that I don't blame you for any of your father's misgivings. I'm sure he did your best. He did his best, and I'm sure that you're much more likely to take after your mother than your father for the remainder of the year. Am I correct in my assumption?"
Are you close with Mom?
Well, as founding members of the Stone Line Adventuring Guild, yes, we are quite familiar with one another, as am I with your father and his, well, let's just say, endeavors. Have I made myself clear, young lady?
Of course.
Excellent. And you, young man, and she looks over to you, Enzo, I expect that you won't be causing any additional trouble. Otherwise, we wouldn't want to spend the remainder of the first term in detention now, would we?
No, trouble, that's a bad word.
Excellent. Now, I expect you all to follow closely Professor Chopwin's lesson number 3. And please, try not to be a bunch of idiots. So long.
Alice just
As
rolls her eyes.
she turns haughtily and heads away. You can see her sort of veer past another group, tells them off a little bit as well, as she sort of makes the rounds at the end of her day.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think I like her very much. She's kind of a bitch.
Alice just nods in agreement.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember that not all new is good. And this is a bad new, and we need to find a new to replace this new.
Why don't we find an old new?
Now that's thinking outside the box, Alice. All right, old new. That works.
Like, maybe we could reinstate my father.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this, all this stuff, and then let your father take the credit.
That could work. And we have to make that Stormweaver look super stupid at the same time too.
You guys want to help me with an idea I have for that?
Okay,
Probably.
good. I
Let's
would
hear it.
ask. So you have the evening, and it's match ball practice for the guys.
Perfect.
So yeah, we can spend the evening doing something. I know they're somewhat obligated to go and do that. And then I also wanted to ask if Milo's going to. Milo thinks there's an opportunity to bring his. It wasn't clear, but I think your friends would have seen you talking to Amy about this today.
Oh, okay.
They maybe don't know the details, but they saw you making plans with Amy. So I think the two big questions are we going to do something this afternoon, and then are we going to do something at the night? Catch curfew.
Shit.
I think Samily needs to work.
Milo's already tired, but he's gonna follow Amy around for sure. but I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I should probably take a nap.
Oh, let me see.
Well, you have
Alice?
magic ball practice.
I should probably skip magic ball practice. Is that an option?
I mean,
You'd be
yes,
calling
but
sick or something like.
Can I get rid of my exhaustion if I skip it?
no, it will not, unfortunately.
Okay,
You
well
just
then
have
I'll
to
go to
sleep.
basketball practice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it seems like we're
Enzo's
not
going
going to
to
immediately
basketball.
jump at any adventuring
Okay,
this evening.
we're on week 3. It's Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Alice is flying solo Wednesday evening because it sounds like Sam's going to go to work, and the other two are going to do magic ball practice.
Okay.
I think
So
you
what
said
is-
there was something with Samily's work you had to talk about.
Oh, I figured it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a, you know what? I don't even know. Okay, so I want to use my forgery kit, and I'm gonna try and make a Dirt Disher secret edition. And I'm going to write about how there's rumors that the headmaster is involved with the syndicate and the prostitution, and she's
the
covering it
new
up.
One. Oh wow. Okay.
I want to make a
love
couple of
that.
them, and I'm going to, at some point, try and put them on the fountain.
Okay. So I'm making a note.
Great.
So I want you to roll because it's a check, right? You get sort of the deception is the associated roll for this.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. So you have proficiency with the. Do you have proficiency with the kit?
I do. I'm proficient.
Yeah. So you get proficiency on the roll. So you can roll your. And I mean, I actually think nobody's actually tried to do this. Now, I think your
Yeah.
challenge here is that the Dirt Dishers, like, sort of the reason it's stuck around so long is they can make a bunch of copies of it. And I'm
Yeah.
not sure that Alice knows how to do that. So you'd have to copy them all like very identically.
Well, I'm not
as
trying to
well.
make a bunch. I'm trying to make a couple, and that's why I'm going to call them
Okay.
secret edition. And I'm going to try and post them somewhere kind of public, but
Okay.
I'm just going to post them somewhere.
Okay. Do you want me so here's what we'll do. So depending on how good Alice's check is, we will use this GPT I
Okay.
set up.
Okay.
So
So I'm just rolling deception.
of your choosing. Yes, roll
I have
deception.
to roll it with disadvantage today. Okay, if it's bad, I might just try again another day. Will I be able to do that?
Say again?
Will I be able to like try again another day if I feel like it's bad? Because
Yeah,
I
like,
have disadvantage
thing.
today, so that's
If
the
it's
thing.
so bad, you'll know it's bad.
Okay.
If it's close,
Close, I
you
won't
won't know it's close,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
So I think that's the risk.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. We'll see how my disadvantage. I rolled a nat one. So I'm just so tired from everything yesterday.
Not only is it horrible, you fail to come up with anything. Like it's devastating to your quill and paper and whatever you're trying to do this. You spend the evening trying this and you
Yeah.
come up with absolutely nothing. Like infuriating. You're
Yeah, as I'm
exhausted. You're
just-
trying to do this.
I'm just crumpling papers, and there's like a whole like trash can full of parchment, crumpled
Well,
parchment.
it's there for us when we're ready for it.
Okay.
Interesting. Secret edition. Give it to one person.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a fail. So what I need to hear now is I need Samily, you to tell me what you're doing at your job to try to perform very well. And that's not a religion check because that's what you used to succeed last time. We know you know you can nail that. You're trying to sort of
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll do like regular kind of maintenance stuff, like tidying around, preparing for ceremonies and stuff. I'll probably take some time too to just pray to Lathander as well.
Okay. So what associated skill do you think you're using here?
Maybe like that's a great question. Maybe kind of survival. I don't know. I don't feel like any check like works with this.
You're
Maybe
doing grunt work.
performance.
You're doing just basic grunt work?
Pretty well, yeah. I guess athletics, maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah. Are you trying to do it in volume? So I would say athletics, or are you trying to do it really precisely? Then I'd say performance.
Let's do it in volume. Oh dear, but I'm still tired.
Correct.
Well,
As you are exhausted and you try to exert your getting less done as you're sort of your last shift you'd impressed your superiors, but this one you sort of under delivered and you're feeling a bit sheepish about it. But you do manage to get away relatively unscorned from that. Over to the two Magic Ball players. So you guys are still working this new maneuver that you're trying to learn. Coach is trying to get you to learn this. Enzo's having more success than Milo so far. Enzo, you're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys trying to do to help learn this new skill?
Okay, so Milo is being extremely creative this week, or this Wednesday, and he's caught a bird. And I think he caught a bird, and he's trying to train it to fly into the face of his opponent on command. Like he'll release the bird.
Dude, yeah, like I absolutely love it. So you're gonna try to roll animal handling. Absolutely. Like, thank you. Yeah. Inspiration. I will give you inspiration on this.
Oh, okay. Inspiration. So just normal roll.
Normal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As you are thinking outside the box. You're exhausted, so you had to figure something out, and you think, fuck it, I'm gonna get a bird and try to use it. And you don't exactly train the bird, but you manage to contain the bird long enough to use it as a bit of a hada into people's faces, and you quickly get away, even though you're slow. The bird helps you at practice. Succeed, and you feel like you're on the edge of a breakthrough, but you're also close to just forgetting everything you've learned as you're sort of on the edge.
Wow.
Awesome. Next check's going to be a big one. Enzo, how about you?
Enzo is going to try to use a lot of acrobatics. Like he's like doing a lot of spin moves and like some somersaults around the field.
As opposed to last practice or two practices ago when you were like really just trying to be athletic, you're working on your juke and your spins now.
Yeah, that was more
Okay.
like just like outrunning people.
Yeah. Okay,
This is
roll
different,
it.
though. I'm tired. I'm like
You are
taking
tired.
just a few steps and hitting a spin move.
Fuck.
Oh.
No.
Advantage, sadly.
No. So yeah, you think it was a good idea, but you're just struggling with the exhaustion as your acrobatic moves are just too slow. As you actually take a bit of a punishment as you get sort of tackled, and Hugh sort of takes advantage. As you both are on the edge. The next one's going to be a big one. So we'll see.
Up.
You're both sort of 2 out of 4, and 3 passes or fails either way gets something. So we'll see. Okay, I think that's it for the evening, and we will move on to night. So, Milo, you've been extended this invite to you and potentially your friends, unclear, based on your affections with what's her face?
Amy.
With Amy.
How did you forget her name?
That's her boon, right? Like, so she's plugged into the social scene somehow, and she's gotten you this invite that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So are you going to take advantage? And if you are you going to bring your companion?
Am I bringing Amy to this thing that she knows about and that I didn't
No,
know about?
you're meeting her there because she's gone off and worked
yeah.
the evening and while you went to Magic Ball practice.
Right. By companion, do you mean I'm meeting her there, but I'm bringing somebody else? Or just Amy?
I'm asking, are you bringing Enzo, Alice, and Samily to this? As they are also all rich kids who could be cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Hey,
it's Milo's decision if he's bringing his friends or not.
There's this how tired are you guys? There's a party that Amy invited me to, and it's supposed to be super cool.
I want to go as I head to bed.
Very tired.
Me too.
I would love to go. I did enjoy talking with Amy the other day, but I'm exhausted. I don't think I can do it.
Okay. Well, I'm going for love.
Actually, you know what? I won't leave you hanging. I'll go with you.
Oh, hell yeah. That is.
You guys think this is smart?
Nope.
Well, in some ways, yes. I mean, improving student relations is smart. Being tired is not, but you know, you gotta make a good case. If Dusty's smart, he'll be asleep. He won't even know.
I have to go. Amy's my inspiration every day.
I don't think I can go. I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow to get my 3 shifts in, and can't be carrying 2 exhaustions into the weekend.
That would be hard. Well, we always have Thursday and Friday to sleep before the weekend, unless someone throws more snakes at us.
If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow is Thursday, right?
That's right.
Yeah. No, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh shit. All right. Or we skip work and we go to the casino and make more money.
Skip
Al-
everything
Al-
and go
Alice
back to
leave.
the casino.
Yeah, Alice
The
goes to
casino
bed.
pays more.
Yeah, Milo, I'm sorry, man. I support you though. I think you should go for it for love, as you said. I think that's great.
All right. Well, it's just Samly and I.
Yeah, why don't you make it a private date? Or oh, sorry, Samly's going. Never.
Well, that's okay. It's just gonna be a 3-person date.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. Are you sure I'm supposed to go, Milo?
Don't they
Or
call
would
that
you
a
be
third
better off
wheel?
one-on-one?
I
just-
think you should all go.
There's this loud voice in my
Who said
head that
that?
says I'm supposed to convince you guys, but I think I'm the only one who hears it.
I don't hear anything.
I
Look,
think I'm
Milo,
tired.
I don't want to intrude on your night with Amy, but I also don't want to leave you hanging. So if you want me to go, I'll go. If not, I'll happily rest.
Yeah, you should definitely go. Just like a wheelbarrow that has 3 points. Like 3 is the best. Nothing ever happens that's awkward when there's just 3 people.
Yeah, I'll happily be outside the wheelbarrow. I don't want to be a part of the wheelbarrow. But I'll join as a separate bucket, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Amy's into, but you're welcome to join.
Cool.
All right. I guess you guys are just losers who are gonna sleep. I
Yes,
envy
I
you.
am.
I mean, I feel like that's the reality of the scheduling aspect of this. It's tough to align.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just sleep in and skip class tomorrow. It's not like I might.
That's true. Okay, that now, Mallow. Now that kind of convinced me. It's just one class.
Just one
So
class.
that
Do you
I will
guys want
say
to try and
that
socialize?
is a
when you're-
valid option. We've never done it before. We've never even talked about it. But you
Yeah.
can skip class to sleep in and get the long rest.
I got the idea
Yeah.
from Claire.
Alice actually already has plans to skip class the next 2 days, but she also doesn't want to try and socialize when she's this tired after her failure earlier
I
today.
will say though, I know you have plans for that, but I will say it is a risk to fail the class if you just skip,
Oh, okay.
because it could be perceived as being an idiot. Now, I don't want to put words in Dusty's mouth, but that's the risk. But if you're failing already, like
Yeah.
Milo, then
Right.
yeah, absolutely, don't go. Like, it's not worth it.
Maybe I won't fail, guys. Maybe I'll show up on Friday, and it'll be such an amazing night.
That's why I said, like, if you
Yeah.
crit, I feel like it should count for 2. Just for
Yeah,
like, the hope.
If someone crits on a day on Friday, they should pass the week.
They fail all week and they have the breakthrough on the Friday.
Yeah.
Because what are they really measuring? Consistency or getting the lesson?
So if they crit fail, it should count as 2 fails.
They
Yeah,
complete failure.
If they pass all week, and then on Friday,
It's a
they
risky.
get one
Failure.
Yeah.
You're done.
Nat
Doesn't
1 is a
matter if you had
rejection
4
of the
passes.
lesson. If you get Nat 1,
Right.
you actively reject it. You're like, no. Plus, then you don't have to
Okay.
go to class for the rest of the week.
What is happening with this exclusive party?
I'm showing up. Samly's
I
coming.
don't think Enzo would go.
Alice doesn't wanna go.
Samily is going to wear something new.
Ooh.
I don't know where she's going to get it. Maybe she'll riffle through everyone's closet so she finds something.
Okay, then we are going to do a condensed version,
With Marty.
because
Sorry,
we're not
Garrett.
all there.
I know you probably prepped it.
Well, not as much as. Well, no, I prepped it so
Only 2
hard,
hours.
so much.
You get ChatGPT to make this?
Man, if ChatGPT could make
Maps and
the-
everything. Oh man.
They
Yeah.
can make maps. What
That'd
are you
be next
talking
level.
about?
it can make maps, but if it could add this shit in Roll20 to it,
Yeah.
lighting
okay.
worked and everything worked, it'd be like,
We just have AI running the session before long after that.
okay. So you two head out, and you meet up with Amy. Where are you meeting up with Amy? Do you remember where she said?
Somewhere about wine. I don't remember. This is a bad thing. Milo
'Cause-
would remember for sure if he rolled a history check.
I think Milo would probably remember for sure. The only problem is
What's the problem?
none of you have been there. So it's a new place for us.
Oh.
Okay.
Milo, we're
So-
smart. We can find this place, right?
Yeah, we can find this place. And if you give me a minute, I'll pause the recording and watch back.
Yeah, roll a history check for Milo with advantage. You're determined.
It's a straight roll because he's tired.
Correct. You were a bit fatigued when she did say this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the sparkling something.
Oh, the sparkling distillery wine place. I have the invitation right here in my hand. Can I just read it?
There was no physical invitation. This is top secret.
Oh, it's a secret party. So we can't even ask for directions.
This is terrible. Do I really need to remember what this was?
You need a sending stone tour, apparently.
You do have a map of King City though, so I don't
Oh,
wanna-
okay.
I see
Sparkling-
Sparkling
There's
Wine
Sparkling
Tavern.
Wine Tavern.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, I knew there was wine involved.
Oh, by Lathander, I hope you got us a cart. We're walking? Please tell me we have like a horse at least. That's far. It'll be tomorrow by the time we get there.
It's not that far. It's, let's see, we'll count the blocks on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 blocks.
Well, what's the conversion
Each
in
of those
distance?
is like 100 miles.
It's about a 20-minute walk. It's far, but it's not like unreal.
Oh wait, 20 minutes. All right, that's not
I
so bad.
literally
Sorry, I
count
was
the number of buildings.
overreacting a little.
Walter,
really
it's how
excited.
far I walked to go see you the last time you were in Vancouver. So it's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
It's like
Milo,
an
you
hour.
should have told me this was somewhere new. I would have immediately said yes.
Oh,
I thought we were going somewhere old. This is better.
I love that it's next to the drunken librarian.
Old is the new.
It is.
I'm
Okay,
getting
where
my
are we?
names mixed up.
Oh my god. This place looks like the other places.
I'm like, we're
Is it
failing
here?
week
I
2
feel like
right
we've been
now. We
here
split the
before.
party.
You are.
Nobody
Good thing
passed
nobody's
that lesson.
taken that lesson. You guys show up and see Amy there. Can you see it stuff on this map, by the way?
I can see
Can we see other
outside,
stuff?
Oh, yeah, I see our other in.
and I
the
see what
other
looks like an open
club.
window.
Oh, I see a discotheque at the top, which is where I thought
And
we were.
I'm focus pinging. Like, what's the
I
problem?
see. Okay.
Oh,
What's the
I'm
problem?
not getting
I was
focus pinged
scrolling.
around.
You meet Amy outside as she sort of rushes up and pulls Milo into a hug and goes, oh my god, like you took so long to get here, Milo. Like, I hope they're not like pissed at us.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's my short legs, babe. Like I can only move 25 feet per round.
Oh, right. I totally forget. But you do have cute legs. So let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna jump
hi,
on your back.
Samily. I didn't know you were gonna bring anyone, Milo, but I'm so glad you did. You look super cute.
Thanks. I took your advice and put on something new instead of that old boring stuff.
And it was an excellent decision. Come, let's go. And she bursts open the door and pulls you guys in and sort of looks around. And she goes, oh, they're over there. Perfect. And she pulls you guys over to the table. And she goes, hey, everyone. You guys remember my boyfriend, Milo. And this is Samily. They're totally belong here. As you can see who's there, it is Alana Darien, Joyra Venzyros, Prince Duke Santos, and Gideon Blackthorne. As they're all sort of sipping wine very douchily. As Joyra says, yes, well, an absolute pleasure. The more the merrier, isn't that right? You do have coin, right? You're not peasants.
No, I'm gonna flip my like collar on my cape so I look cool. Be like, what are you guys drinking?
You can see they're drinking wine.
Oh yeah, but I'm just trying to skip the question.
Oh,
Like
like
I
which
don't
wine?
need to answer how little corn I have because
Right.
it's only
Oh,
four
I
people
see.
would answer
You're
that.
moving on. Excellent strategy. I employ it all the time. Isn't that right, sweetheart? And you can see the prince is just sort of not paying attention. He goes, "Oh, what's that? Yes. Yeah, that's right." As Gideon speaks up, he says, hey guys, we're gonna be cool, right? Like this is sort of my my guilty pleasure here. I don't want you guys, and also thanks for not bringing Enzo. That would have been super awkward."
Oh, I know that guy's just the worst.
And as Alana speaks up, she goes, yeah, like, oh my god, how scandalous was that? No offense, but like, Kay's a bit of a slut. As he goes, yeah, no, I see that now. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna be lasting much longer. As Joria says, well, now, don't folks with the daily scandal. Let's make a new. Are you all drinking?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, Gideon, I like you. We always find each other at the same spot.
You like me?
Yeah, we got the same taste. We're always doing the same things. Like maybe in Magic Ball we can be enemies, but here we're friends.
Well, that's very nice of you, and very political, if I may say. As they sort of order a round of drinks that are 6 silver pieces each.
I can afford that.
Yeah,
For now.
that's easy.
As you guys drink and start chatting, it's the most pretentious chatting you've ever been a part of. And I'll just say I'll sort of smooth over what you may be talking about. You guys are sort of chatting. You're not actually standing out here. This is okay. My guy is the +1, so he's getting a bit of a pass. And I think Samily knows how to roll a bit with sort of the Lathander folks being like religious douchebags rather than sort of wealthy douchebags, and sometimes both. So it's not, Samily doesn't sort of stand out here. And she dressed for the occasion. What I will say though is as the night continues, Jorah suggests playing Truth or Dare. As she sort of looks over. Are you all game? Little Truth or Dare wouldn't hurt anybody, right? Alana? And she goes, yeah, like I'm not scared at all. And sort of looks. They all look over to you guys.
Well, I can't say I've ever played before, but I'd love to learn.
Now, how are we going to know if people are really telling the truth?
It sounds like that's the rule. Like you have to tell the truth.
Yes, that's part of the game. And I mean, if you don't want to tell the truth, if you'd rather abstain, that's fine. You just have to order a full round of drinks for the entire.
Okay, sounds great.
You happy with the rules?
I like
I
this
think we
game. The
should-
rules are simple, easy to follow.
Excellent. Why don't you start then, Samily? Truth or Dare?
How about Dare?
Oh, Dare. So soon? All right. Well, let's make things interesting. As she sort of ponders, and she goes, I dare you, Samily, religious girl that you are, to place a brief kiss on the lips of one Gideon Blackthorne.
I think Samily's face will immediately go red, probably matching
sorry.
Gideon.
Too forward for the first dare. I assumed we'd all had enough to drink at this point.
What? No, of course not. No, I'm game. And I guess Samily will go over and like very shyly and quickly give Gideon like a peck on the cheek.
As they all they go, ah! And she goes, so I didn't specify on the lips. I understand. You've caught me. Well done. Ha ha. But we won't get away that easily next time.
Oh. Well, this is exciting. Wow, and that was only one round.
Well, excellent. Your turn then.
Oh. Oh dear. I will ask Amy, truth or dare.
She goes, wow, like forward much, Samily? Just kidding. Why don't we do a truth? I'm not afraid of a dare, but like, let's.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never played, so I don't know the range of question I can ask, but I guess I'll just okay, how about this? Who is your least favorite person in school?
Let me check. Oh my god, like that's so easy
Oh yeah,
for
I thought
her.
I'd start with an easy one.
Yeah, she says, it has to be that fucking loser Tacitus Bridgewater. Ew, are you kidding me? What a slob.
Oh,
And then the others sort of go, yes, absolute slob, always very broy, yes. Don't like him.
I see. I think Sam would be pretty quiet about that, but she'd be like, I guess it's your turn, Amy?
Yes, okay. As she throws a few, sorry, I'm just trying to write this down, so I don't forget whose turn it is. So Amy is going to do truth or dare to Alana, and Alana's going to pick truth, and she's going to ask, if you weren't dating Hugh, who would you go after? And she abstains to answer and buys another round of drinks for the whole table. As she goes and asks Joyra a dare to get on top of the table and flash everyone in the bar. And Joyra, reluctant, is sort of like hesitant at first, but does it. As Joyra looks at you, Milo, says, all right, why don't we go over to Mr. Shadowfoot over there? Truth or dare? And I mean, come on, don't be lame and pick truth.
Oh, well, all right. Dare.
Oh, excellent. I've been waiting for this. Well, and she sort of leans in and goes, well, I think this should be right up your alley, Milo. There's a back office in this building that contains a ledger of all of the business done here. I dare you to go and crack into the safe in the back office and steal the ledger and anything else that's in that safe. Oh, come on, just pay up. Just buy us the drinks now, Milo.
Oh, that's so good. I'll only do it if I can.
You're
look
going to
out.
do it? All right. You can have help if you want, because, I mean, if you were to do that, we'd be buying our own.
Okay. This is good. Can you tell me anything about what I'm getting into?
Wait, Milo, are you sure about that? That's are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, yeah, I love breaking into places. In fact, this isn't even really a dare. I would have just done it if you'd asked.
I mean, it doesn't. It
Well,
seems
I'm
like there
glad
could be
I asked
some.
then.
Seems like there could be some serious consequences. I don't know if it's a good idea.
That's true. That'd be crazy. Well, oh well. Here goes. Here I go breaking into stuff again. I mean,
As he
for
fails
the first
another,
time.
don't be stupid. Just
Now, before I do this, who does this place belong to? We're not messing with anyone really serious, are we?
Oh, we definitely are. Her name is Katerina Sakova. She's just behind the bar over there. She's incredibly scary. She's from Kartik, and I don't think you want to mess with her. So, tread lightly, dear.
Well, okay. That changes. She's literally right there. Who's gonna distract her?
Oh, she's right there. Oh, well, I don't know. We're not helping. Why don't you have your friend help you? Unless you'd rather kiss Gideon again.
No, I'll kiss Gideon if I have to, but let's break into this. Shit. Miles got a lot of shit to prove. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Samily. Samily, you really gotta help me out with this. Like, I just can't wait. I'll be careful and I'll be sneaky, but I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, Milo, I've got to be honest with you. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think we should do it. Wait, are we by ourselves or are we still at the table?
You can be whispering. You're at the table, but I think you can huddle up if you want.
I don't think it's a good idea, Milo. I mean, why would they ask you to do something so specific?
I don't know. But these are all the coolest kids at school. I can't let them down.
Are they? They don't seem very cool to me. I don't know if I like them.
Well, Amy's cool, I think. She's
The
here.
first thing they said when we got here was that they were glad we didn't bring Enzo because they don't like him. But I love Enzo.
That's a good point. But Enzo did punch Gideon, and I don't remember why.
I don't think I was there for that.
I mean, shoot, that we were drinking really heavily, and that was like weeks ago at this point.
Hmm.
All right.
They also insulted Tacitus, and I like him too. I don't know about these. I don't know about them, Milo. I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, but here's what we can do. I'll go into the safe. I'll find out what it is, and if it looks really sketchy, we'll rat them out.
That almost sounds worse. I don't know if maybe we shouldn't. You get. I think maybe we should just call it a night, Milo. I don't know.
What could go wrong?
So much could go wrong. We have to begin.
Well, if you're not going to help me, I guess I got to do this on my own. Maybe Amy will help.
No, Milo. Like, you're totally gonna get caught and probably killed or thrown in jail or something, and that's gross. Just buy everyone drinks and let's keep.
All right. But fine. Well, I'll just go buy some drinks. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. But secretly, I'm going to go to the back and rob this place.
Okay. Yeah. Feel free to move about this map as you wish.
Milo
All right. I don't know
turned
how
down
to
a
get to the
challenge.
back office. Do I see a door?
You do. You see many doors.
Oh, I do see. Oh, and I see many windows. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just going to freshen up then. And I'm just going to go over here and open this door. This
That
door
leads
went
outside.
nowhere.
That leads outside.
Okay. Well, that is not the bathroom.
That might be helpful.
It might be.
It will be if you do what I think you're gonna do.
All right. Well, maybe
As
this
Sam
one
here
is
at the
not
table, they
accurate.
start whispering. They're like, "Oh my gosh, he's totally going to try it. He's going to get caught for sure. Milo's going to get thrown in jail." Amy, Amy, your turn now. Who would you date if you weren't dating Milo? Go. As they keep playing while Milo isn't there.
Okay.
I think Samily is gonna get up and she's gonna go to Milo. And she's gonna say, Milo, I don't think it's Milo. I just overheard. They're setting you up. They think you're gonna get arrested or killed. It's not a good idea. I think we should go.
Well, here, just follow me. And it turns out this door just goes outside. And we'll just look around. And if we don't see anything, we'll just leave.
All right.
All right.
Oh, look at that. There's nothing here.
Door. And can Milo see anything from here? I don't see anything on the map except the outdoors.
I don't think there's anything here.
I mean, there's a full round back. Like, this is a full map.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, it was just the black shading made it look like that's all there was. So I'm gonna go around the corner, but I'm gonna sneak around the corner. I'm gonna roll some stealth. Oh, please be good. It's okay. Are this
So
dead people?
you're stealthing. You look around the corner and you can see. I don't know what you can see, but you see two. No, they're two sort of lightly armored individuals, sort of standing out back, and you notice that these are the wait staff who've been here, but they're also sort of somewhat armed as well, as they sort of dual purpose, as they're just chatting out back here. They don't seem to have noticed, but you can definitely see that there's some protection here.
What? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just keep going around the building and just say hi to these guys as we go by. Hey, evening, guys. Are you out for smoke?
Excuse me, can we help you guys? It's sort of weird that you're sort of around back. We're not expecting a delivery thing. The bar's back inside.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to find where we can buy some smokes. You guys sell smokes?
Nope, this is the Sparkling Wine Tavern. I think it's in the name.
See,
yeah.
well, that's just the problem is just addicted. So, well, never mind. Night, guys. I'm just going to keep walking straight past him. And, yeah. Oh, my God, there's another door.
Milo?
Okay.
No. Milo, down.
I'm going to just approach this other door. There's no guards. All right. I think this might be the washroom, Samly.
Oh, Lathander, please let it be the washroom.
Oh, I've opened the door and looks like there's a men's room and a women's room. Let's go check this out.
It's the longest bathroom I've ever seen without a toilet in it.
It's the entryway, in case there's a wait. So which one of these is the bathroom that we're looking for? Is it this one or that one? I don't know how to
Well,
pick. Should we go
you'd be
east?
looking for the men's washroom,
That's
so
right.
that will be the one.
They always put the men's further down the hall, don't they?
I
So I'm
don't
just
know. I've
gonna-
never been here.
Me neither.
And
Oh,
Samily's a
you and
woman.
Renee-
How would she know?
You and Renee can't see anything, eh?
Correct. Yeah.
okay. Well, I've opened this door and it looks like there's a bunch of desks. Maybe.
I would say
you open
you've
that door and you
found
see
your
it
way.
leads back into the restaurant.
We're
Oh.
back at the bar.
Oh, those were stairs the whole time? I thought that was a wall. I'm gonna just close that door. Okay. I'm gonna open this door.
It is exactly the washroom.
Oh, well done, Milo. You found it. Perfect.
You found it.
That's great. Okay. Well,
Okay.
so I don't have to
In
go
an
anymore.
effort to try to hurry this up a little bit, I think the main decision here is: are you going to take some risk to do this, or because I think you could case the joint and find out where this room is, but are you willing to take the risk, or is Samly going to succeed in convincing Milo to not do this?
Samly will
Samly
not
is
be able to convince me.
Samly is firmly against it and will resist the whole way.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
Well,
based
why
on
you're-
the layout, I think Milo would get the sense that the back room is back here. As you could sort of sense that kitchen sounds were sort of coming from this area, and the sort of back corner room is where it's at.
oh, well, now I got to very awkwardly walk past all these guards again, but explain to them that we found the washroom because I don't see another way to get around.
What do you mean? We should just go back in the restaurant.
Obviously, we can't do that.
It doesn't seem obvious to me.
Okay, well, let's go back in the restaurant. And I walk the other way.
Milo, I'm so confused. You said you had to pee.
Well, yeah, but I have this thing about germs, and I just can't go in that one. Let's go find another washroom. There was already a
Oh,
guy.
there's a
in there.
great
You guys are acting
washroom
real
at the
strange
door.
back here. We're gonna have to ask you to get out of here.
All right, we'll get out of here. We'll just go this way. I'm just gonna walk around him.
Excuse me, and he sort of moves in front of the. No, you're not gonna go this way. You're gonna go the other way.
Well, I
Actually,
already
that's a
grabbed this
huge
bathroom.
coincidence because we were actually just about to leave. Thank you. Milo, come on.
What's the worst that could happen? What? Hey, I'm just gonna go over here and whisper. Look, if you don't help me, I'm gonna start stabbing people. And you know how crazy I get when I start stabbing guys.
Please cannon Milo.
Milo, I can't. Milo, I can't
Let's fight
believe
it
I'm gonna
out. You two fight it out. Samly versus Milo. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Milo, you're making me be firm with you. We're going home. There's no way in. Look, the guards are right there.
I take
They
one
clearly
step
don't
this
want
way.
us here. Your friends, if you can call them that, want to set you up to get put in prison. This is not a good night, Milo. It's time to go home.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I think Milo would understand that this is possible, but seeing these guards, you sort of think this is harder, and you'd probably need, well, not need, you could do this alone, but the risk is very, very high. Had you had help, this could have been
Yeah.
likely done
I think
with a group.
Samly is talking me out of this because I don't know how many other guards are in there, and I'm about to stab a guy, but Samly's talking me out of it.
Yeah.
This is a dark road Milo could have gone down, and this would have been a
Yeah.
different story for him. He might have ended up
But
in
I
jail.
really, really want to stab these guys.
Let's flash
Milo.
forward to Milo stabs these guys. Reinforcements come. They catch Milo, take him to prison, and Milo sort of gets escaped by his dad. Now he's on the run, and that's a whole life that you would have lived
Yeah.
had you made a different choice.
Parallel universe.
Let's go home, Samly.
Milo, I want you to know I think you made the right choice.
I want you to know that we have no idea what was in there. There could have been treasures or gold or at least a journal.
It doesn't matter what was in there because we would have been in prison and couldn't have had any benefit from it.
Are you leaving, or are you going back into the bar?
Samly is firmly on leaving camp.
Yeah,
In
we
fact,
just-
she's probably just going to grab his arm
Look-
and start leading him away.
Amy's trouble, man. See, this is what happens when you go girl crazy.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Don't go girl
Yeah.
crazy for Amy.
I won't. What about you though?
Well, I thought she was all right, but then she ended up being all mean.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean there. She was a little mean. She's nicer when she drinks.
She was drinking.
She's nicer when she drinks more. She talks a lot less.
She gets nice, like the more she drinks.
You're actively talking me out of liking Amy, honestly.
Well, she's kind of undead, but she's nice.
Right. That's right. She's undead.
You just casually
Really?
drop that.
Oh, yeah. Was that a secret?
I didn't know.
Oh,
That's about as
okay.
old as you can get. That's like the opposite of everything I've been talking about.
She's old. What's she doing in regular school then?
No. Being mean, I suppose.
I guess so. Well, glad I have friends like you that keep me out of prison.
Yeah, I can say me tagging along tonight might be the best decision I've made since coming to this school.
It could be, because I would have literally tried to take on those guards and get in myself.
Oh, Lathander, help me. Are we back yet? It's been 20 minutes, surely.
You back yet?
Okay.
I'll say you guys make it back.
Yeah.
And I will say, because you cut early, we won't take the exhaustion for that. As you guys do get the benefits of a long rest. But you do not regain your exhaustion.
But
Oh,
Alice
Somewhere in the
and
middle,
Enzo
I can live
do.
with that.
Sorry?
Alice-
Alice and Enzo definitely do. But Milo and Samily, it just doesn't get worse. You just have a short sleep, but you manage.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Alice
want
is
to find
gonna
out
skip
more.
class and go to work.
Risking it.
Yeah.
Gonna send a note, anything, or just
I'm just gonna risk
going?
it.
Okay, roll a stealth check. As you're just trying to leave the school without drawing too much attention to yourself.
Okay. Can I use my hat of disguise to help me?
You can, and I think that would just be an auto success.
Okay.
That would do it. Okay. Everybody else is in class. So Milo, you lose one relationship point with Amy,
Oh, so no longer beloved?
and she is no longer your beloved.
That makes sense.
You also lose one relationship point with a Lanadarian, with Joyra Vanzyros.
Gideon?
Actually, just those two. Just those two.
Okay.
Samily, the same thing goes for you as well.
Honestly, I'm
you did leave
more than
without
okay with
saying
that.
goodbye. As you guys head to class, except for Alice, who's headed to work.
Yep.
It's a great move. Let's check in. Intelligence saving throw for the three of you. Al, you're muted there.
Yeah, I realized that with level 1 exhaustion, you still shouldn't be because it's only ability checks, right?
No,
Yeah.
I know. And I thought of that last time too, but I made it a saving throw to give those of us with proficiency the opportunity to have the additional.
I see.
Rather than it could just because all the other of them were intelligent checks.
Enzo's great
Right.
anyways. Look at this.
Oh shit!
I wasn't exhausted though. Not that I was exhausted, but I
Okay,
was
sorry,
yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been rolling better with disadvantage than I've been rolling straight, so I'm gonna keep it. But I wasn't supposed to roll with disadvantage.
Well, I
see.
think Garrett, what you were saying is that because of the spirit of it, like
No, Samily, you still should have because you.
Oh no,
still-
because level 3 is specifically disadvantage on saving throws.
Yes, but I think what Garrett was saying was that, or is it?
I
it's
made
like a
the check.
disadvantage on your check to
Yeah,
succeed
I
in
made the
class,
check
more
a
generally.
saving throw as an opportunity to give proficiency for those who would have had it otherwise, rather than making it just an intelligence check. But I kept the disadvantage for exhaustion.
Okay,
Yep.
I see. Well, it still worked out for me. I'm literally rolling better with disadvantage than straight, so I'm.
So Enzo is excellent at not being an idiot today, and you feel like you make
After
up
a
some
full
ground.
night's rest.
Yeah, you feel like you make up some ground big time. Samily, you're also doing great at not being an idiot. As you feel like you've gotten the hang of this simple yet challenging idea.
Garrett is so
Milo.
rude. He's like, you're finally grasping this very simple idea.
There's some subtle shade in here from the DM. As Milo fails again for the 4th time in a row. Milo is not an idiot, I will say that. Milo is, but he's struggling to prove himself to Dusty specifically.
Wow.
Is what's happening here.
Can he ask Professor Chopwin for help? Like, is there extra things I can do to stop being an idiot?
Dusty says, "It's about Farkin time, yes, mate. I'll be absolutely be happy to help you. Remediation, whatever you Farkin need." And he gives you the opportunity to come see him after class is done for the day in the evenings to try to do some extra credit.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, maybe you can even teach me that sweet ass drop kick.
No, mate. That's only for those I deem most initiated in the ways of Dusty. And unfortunately, that's your 2 Farkin friends, Zestra. Where is Alice, by the way? What the fark?
She's being a complete idiot today.
Sell her right away.
Well, what can I say? I'm not doing so well. I'll see you after school.
Mate, I think you're the one who's being an idiot today. I may see you after class, but
yeah,
that is if you don't have Magiball.
I don't know if I do.
We have intramural.
No, we don't.
Magiball.
Intramural
Today is the Thursday.
Oh.
So you do have intramural.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it
game.
was canceled.
It was canceled on the Tuesday. It hasn't been canceled fully yet. So I think that's everybody that I got. Yeah, like Enzo killing it, Alice killing it, Samily killing it, Milo struggling, but an opportunity for remediation. As we head in the afternoon classes.
Yeah, so it didn't hurt Alice that she wasn't there. I mean, she already had 3 passes, so.
Yeah, you're not sure yet.
Okay.
You definitely have learned the lesson, so that's not the issue. It's just about Dusty's perception.
Okay.
Is what you try to manage.
Does the nat 20 count as just 1?
That 20 seriously helped you, so it put you back in contention.
Does it count as 1 pass or 2?
We'll see. It's somewhere in the mix here.
1 point.
I don't want to make it that visible for you. It's good. Let's just say you want to crit.
1.5. Yeah.
You want to crit.
Sorry, we have our regular classes, and I want to be able to talk to Professor Delgado.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago, he asked me to make a map of the palace, and for help with lockpicking.
Yes.
I want to draw him a complete, detailed map of the palace.
Okay. He's happy with you spending your class time to try to do that. So why don't you roll me a history check? This is a very difficult thing to do very well, but it's not a difficult thing to do not that well. You definitely get a rough map of the palace, which is useful. But it's not as sort of detailed as you think you'd maybe like it to be, but it's pretty good as you spend the class time doing that.
Okay.
Is there anything at work you're
going to skip class all day?
No, I just wanted to get a shift in the morning.
In the morning, and then you're going to go to your afternoon class?
Yeah. But since I already have the fee or anything, is there any? I don't know. I mean, obviously I still go to work, and I just already have the thing. So I don't know if there's anything. Do I need to upkeep that, or I lose it, or what?
No, you're still going. You're trying to get better. You're not.
There's like levels. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't mastered this yet. So yeah, what are you trying to do here? It's a day shift, so it's rare.
Do you have which ones I've done?
Roughly.
Okay. I don't know. I think I did history and arcana. Let's do. I'm gonna try and find an artifact with some religious significance and point it out and try and impress him.
Sure. Yeah, roll religion, absolutely.
Nice. It did well.
Yeah, and that works well, as Otto sort of remarks to you that actually that is a way to sort of identify things. If you can identify the god, you may have sort of a hint into what some of these things might do, and you feel like you learned something.
Okay.
Yeah, as you guys come back, you finish your afternoon classes. You see that there's another hot drop of your Disher Diary, as they are on fire this week. As I guess none of you really know if this is normal cadence for the Dirt Disher or if this is not. You only have
Always been
Yeah.
this frequency.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe
like
it was a slow time before.
Well, also a lot happened. Like,
Yeah.
you guys have had 15 of these in the 25 days we've been at school.
Yeah.
So, anyway, there it is. I didn't proofread this, by the way. So, we'll see if you can catch any errors. That headline. Samily's
so-
daring kiss and Milo's cowardly exit.
It's so fucking fast. Oh my god.
I
Like,
feel
this
like we've
just
I
happened
feel like we've
last
learned a
night.
lot though, because like
Yeah, I agree.
that like stuff they're reporting on, there were very few people there to witness.
Totally. Get that in the map.
Our map,
mind map.
our
Yeah.
murder map.
Yeah.
Like that limits the amount of people severely.
Well, I would say it's definitely a clue. Either it's somebody at that event, or somebody at that event told, like, ratted
Yeah.
on the event.
Because also, like, that's the thing. Like, everybody, I feel like a lot of people in this school are gossips. So I don't know that we've had a super private one.
Well, I think you could assume safely that it likely didn't just get out organically. People
Okay.
who were there had to either say something or actually write the Dirt Disher.
Isn't like the Sparkling Wine supposed to be a secret hangout spot for these guys though? So the fact that the Dirt Disher calls it out, maybe it wasn't one of them, because they wouldn't want this information public. Or this is the unchecked, unedited part Gareth's talking about.
Oh,
No, that I'm okay with.
Okay.
do you guys see where it mentions them shunning Ruby? What if it is Joyra who ratted them out, trying to take her place?
Well, it's true. The only positive paragraph I've seen so far is about Joyra.
Milo, you get a few coward of the Sparkling Wine Tavern.
Yeah, at your service.
All press is good press, I guess. Yeah.
Actually, this is very pro Joyra. So it's either her or someone who really likes her.
So I actually disagree. When I read it, I was like, this is actually very anti-Joyra.
Joyra, the enchanting elf, proves she's more than just a pretty face. Her daring flash of the bar not only turned heads, but raised questions about her motives. Like, it feels like it's pretty positive.
That part is. Then the second half of that is where it sort of drags her.
Kind of weird
Anyway.
that they insist Enzo and I must be dating because our parents are. Is
Wait,
everybody's?
did it say that?
No, I mean, I think she's just bringing up that
suggested
they're
it very, like-
insinuating we were on a date instead of
No,
being
but
there.
okay, but did it mention your parents too? Because
I don't know. I don't think it did.
okay,
Oh, it did.
I
That
think
would've been
she's
wild.
just bringing that up because I feel like that's where it started.
Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about my debut. I don't think I've ever been dragged through the mud like this before. This is fun. Locked lips. What a dramatic take on a peck on the cheek.
Yeah, Samily, I didn't know you were getting up to all that last night.
Oh, I was getting up to nothing. This is the Dirt Disher we're talking about here. It was an incredibly uncomfortable evening that ended in us leaving early.
Happened actually.
Somebody wouldn't back me up than stabbing people.
Well, that's
Who'd
a
you wanna
gross
stab, Milo?
simplification.
Good
Most
work,
guys just want
Samily.
to rob things, but there's some people in our
Did
way.
Thick Jerry show up? Is that who you wanted to stab?
No, but
You know-
one of the bartenders looked oddly like Thick Jerry, just smaller.
Yeah.
Just the same token.
How does that look like Thick Jerry then? their.
Wouldn't like
It was a
Yeah.
token. It's the same token, but just different colored. Yeah, or something. It was bigger, or small. Yeah.
Look, I think Big Jerry is like a 10
But it's
by
just
10,
like
and
you
this
took
guy
a
was a
person
5 by
whose
5.
like most noticeable trait is thick, and you're like, yeah, but it was like a thin version.
Yeah,
Like
that was
thin
actually
Jerry.
Diet Jerry.
Diet Jerry.
Diet Jerry.
Scary.
Well, we went to the Sparkling Wine Tavern, and we met up with Alana, Joyra, Duke, Gideon, and Amy, and they said it was their secret hangout spot. So I don't know why they're just inviting people willy-nilly and then letting it all go in the dirt disher.
Well, do you think it's really a secret now? As I'm like waving the dirt disher.
It's 0% a secret. But they're super rude. I did not like them. They don't seem to like you, Enzo. They were glad you weren't there, which upset me. And then they were bad-mouthing Tass, which upset me. And then they wanted to do Truth or Dare, which I was kind of excited for, but they were pretty lame about it. They're like, oh, kiss them. Oh, do this. It's like, come on.
It escalated so quickly. It's like, let's go from a kiss to like, let's see if we can murder somebody.
They,
True,
what?
yeah.
They asked
They
you to
were-
murder somebody?
Well,
They were setting Milo
the
up,
murder
for
was my
sure.
idea, but
Well, they wanted Milo to steal something from the back room, and Milo was sure he was going to have to kill to get it. But also they were whispering, they were laughing about how either Milo would die or he'd go to prison. Like, I don't know. I don't like them very
Wait,
much.
what did they want you to steal?
a ledger from the back room of that place, and whatever else
Did
was
you
in
guys
there.
see any of the stone
Maybe they just
emblems on
wanted
them?
whatever else was in there. What's that?
Don't...
The stone ornaments?
What
Because
about
I'm
them?
holding one up. It's like the syndicate thing that's got us into the rooms and stuff before.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't have
They
to
were
show
they
that.
were they just look like normal guards. I didn't see anything that made them look syndicate.
No. The
Hmm.
Joyra and
Oh.
that.
I didn't see anything. I saw a lot of Joyra.
Oh.
Milo.
I'll
wasn't,
also like lift
Amy
up the dirt
backing you up?
disher.
Yeah.
Did anyone back me up?
Wasn't Amy backing you up? I thought you
No,
guys.
Amy refused to back me up.
Oh,
The only
that's
one who
not
was
cool.
willing to back Milo up was me.
You guys on the
Yeah.
rocks already?
I was lucky you were there. Otherwise, I would have gone in by myself.
Yeah, I backed him up by getting his back out of there.
But maybe we should go back tonight and see what they really wanted us to get.
No. I don't think anything they want is worth our time. I mean, they were losers. I don't like them.
I
Are we
don't
going to
know.
Magiball?
There's a voice in my head that says that we should go.
Milo,
maybe
we
we
gotta
should-
get that checked out. This is not good.
Yeah,
That
the
voice is
second day in a
not
row you've
doing
been
you
talking about
favors.
voices.
No. The amount of content we've missed is high. I don't do whatever you want.
Did you say screw everyone?
No, I just mean we have so much stuff that exists that we haven't got. We've decided not to. Don't worry about what I want. Just because I
Yeah.
prepped it, we have to do it. I better not be the voice in your head. I'm getting a bit,
Yeah, there's like a voice that
Family-
called me a coward once, and it made me do things that I didn't want to do, but it worked out.
That time, I really wanted you to do it that time. Notice I didn't call you a coward this time because I was like, do what you need to do.
Good.
Are you guys going to play Magiball?
I think Alice is in.
I know there's 4 of us. Do you guys want to play it? Or do you just want to have some rules and we'll see what happens? You're playing Magiballs.
I'm okay with the light version.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
light
okay to
version
sim
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just?
Okay.
Yeah,
But you guys are going
Will,
to play it.
will Claire show up this time? That's my question.
I don't know.
I-
If you
wait,
want to make
who-
sure, you can go get her.
Who are
I
we
feel like
playing?
it's important to play because we have to try to do good so we can finally meet our rival school.
We've never finished a game.
This is the intramurals though.
Maybe you just weren't there when we
Milo.
finished a game.
I definitely wasn't. I've never seen a game to completion. I think every game has been delayed, cancelled, blown up. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. That's true. We've had a lot of problems with Magiball. But
sorry, who
maybe
are we
they count
playing?
as adventures.
You're playing Magiballs and Wieners.
Do we know who that is? Do we
Um,
know anybody on that team?
I think you would be aware that it is Tacitus's team.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to play
Oh, I
Tacitus?
definitely-
we
I-
had we
I
we
definitely wanna
shouldn't we
play.
be
Let's go.
Tacitus? Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Who's going to be your fifth?
Hopefully Claire. We should go find her.
Yeah, like,
Claire
do you
wanna
want
do it?
Claire or do you want somebody else? Because you have your other companions.
Don't you think
We
Claire's
could try
pretty
to talk
good?
Ozzy into this.
Haven't you seen her do some good plays?
We're still not sure Ozzy didn't send those snakes after us.
Ozzy's also on another team that you already
Yeah.
played.
Ah,
Also
maybe
that,
it's
yeah.
ours.
You crushed Ozzy.
Well, I don't know who. We need to come in strong if we're going to beat Tass's team.
Are you
Who's
sure
who's
they're
our
not
best?
all just gonna be drunk?
Oh, I'm counting on it, but I'm not a good player myself. So,
Who's going to be the fifth?
Why do you think you're not a good player?
well, all the skills required to be good at Magic Ball, I'm not good at.
What
Maybe
if I
we
think
can
you're
get someone
pretty
like
good?
Kurt or Hugh to play with us.
You've also played them.
But
You know
they're
what?
on the,
I'm just
they're
gonna
on the
go
varsity
ask.
team. This is intramurals. Maybe they could sub in for a person.
Why don't we
Oh,
ask
yeah,
Claire?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask Claire.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
play.
go with her.
Okay.
Claire will play, especially because it's Tacit. She goes, yeah, I want to kick that guy's ass. He is
All
a
right.
drunken lunatic.
Yeah, but it's kind of
Um,
cute though.
Samily, what?
Oh, did
What?
I say that out loud? Oops.
Do we need to like throw you the ball and so he can like tackle you? Do we need to hook this up?
Ooh, should we do that?
Oh wow, you're really challenging me. That could be kind of funny, but we have to beat him, so we have to make sure we're putting our best foot forward.
Oh my God, Enzo will totally make sure that he stays on top of you the entire. Right, Enzo?
Yeah.
See, so like you make the call here, Samly. Like, are we hooking this up? Is this like meet cute Samily religious version?
Maybe that sounds exciting. All right, I think this is what we should do. I will face off against Tass, but we still have to try to win. So I'll, go head to head with Tass, but the rest of you actually try to get the hoop,
Yeah.
Just a word of advice. Maybe you should let him overpower you.
Yeah,
don't-
we can
Because
probably
it might-
we can probably recover, right? And
I-
Like, do you think you
That'd
should
be
go
fun,
out there
right?
and like totally dominate him physically? Maybe he's into that.
I think
Alice is
I'm
also
into
like,
that.
yeah, maybe.
I think I want to go out there and overpower him. Let's see who's stronger.
Oh
him
my
or
God, Samily!
I.
I'm definitely playing this and every game from now on. Yes.
Alice is in as well. She is definitely helping.
Claire sort of playfully punches you on the shoulder. Don't be weird about this, Enzo. Go. You're on the varsity team. What do you care about this, anyways?
No, I'm in. Of course.
Milo's
Hey,
trying to
maybe
find
while
a
we're at
bird.
it, we can get the attention of one of the other guys on his team. And she's sort of looking at Alice.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were saying for herself.
And she
I
looks
was like,
behind her like, oh.
She wasn't not saying for herself, but she was also like,
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
okay, don't get your panties in a knot. Like, let's go. Yeah, you guys head off. So we've never simmed the game before, so we can do it in
Well,
several ways.
If
We could
you
just
want
do
to play
one
now,
roll.
Toby, because it's
I feel like we need a couple for helping Samily in this.
That's what I mean. Like we're that's a part of it for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so what do we want to?
Should we
Oh,
do
yeah,
like
okay.
a group deck check
So,
or something? for
as
the
we're walking up,
can-
I'm also gonna ask if Claire is interested in anyone, and then try and help her as well.
You're gonna casually drive. It's like it goes silent for a second, and Enzo's gonna say,
I love
"So,
it.
Claire,
I
you're
love
interested
it
in anyone?"
mid game, like idea, like mid game playing. He tries to get it out of
The game is like, "So, Claire."
yeah.
I'm saying as we're walking up, we see the other team. Like, who's she vibing with? Yeah.
She
Who
goes,
entirely does the other team consist of?
It's Tacitus and 4 other frat bros.
Okay, just generic frat
Is
bros.
there anybody special in the stands?
Alice, stop.
She takes a minute to take in the crowd.
Yeah, Alice isn't interested in anyone on the other team, but in the stands.
Alice has her interest, and he's not going to be on the field. Hopefully, last time he was.
Yes. So there's a few crowds of guys and girls. And as you guys sort of walk in, you're getting some jeers. I think this is sort of a reflection of the school. So I think some of the girls would sort of jeer you, Alice, for you're sort of low on the totem pole, the social hierarchy right now. So they are chirping you. Milo, these guys across the way are definitely getting on your case for being a coward. As they're sort of chirping you. As you guys sort of catch the field. Let's say we'll do a group athletics check, and I'll do a group check for them.
I'm
and we'll say I'll total it up quick. We'll see what that looks like. The other piece is you're gonna have to tell me what you're trying to do. We'll figure out the result of the game. I'll roll privately and I'll tell you what happens. But during the game, I want you guys to tell me what's going on. As you rock up, you ask that to Claire, Enzo, and she goes, those guys? No, none of them are definitely as cute as you. Why? You getting jealous? As she sort of, as you're about to speak, she goes,
help you out.
That's so not cool to be jealous, Enzo. As she sort of walks ahead of you, sort of.
I'm not saying anything after, but.
Okay, let's get a group athletics check, and I need Samily to describe to me what the plan is here.
All right, let's.
Because you're at +1 with him, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm +1 with him.
You're just playing with a bird on the sidelines.
I
You
have
can't
whole
find a
thing
bird.
that I learned yesterday.
So you guys are trying to pull some maneuver here. So what are we looking at?
I think for the most part, Samily will be focusing on tasks, trying to keep him focused on her. I think she would kind of like do some playful banter with him if he's game. I don't know if he's super into the game or not, or if he's paying attention. I don't know how he's reacting to me giving him attention.
When you arrive, he's sort of like, hey, Samily, I didn't think we were gonna. Oh shit. All right, boys. Hey, we got a tough matchup today. As you sort of line up against him, he's sort of like, you're coming at me?
Absolutely. I only joined the match because I knew I was facing off against you.
And you want to guard me?
Absolutely. Well, if you think you can get past me.
But then went in the dorm, and I just okay. So it's not unnatural in the Magic Ball for you guys actually to match up and actually like guard like that. We've seen it naturally happen in the other games we've played. So it's not sort of unusual. So why don't you give me two things? Why don't you give me an athletics check, or any strength-based check that you feel, to sort of overpower Tacitus and guard him. And then, yikes.
He's a wizard, though, right? His picture
He
looks
is
like
a
a wizard. I don't know. What he is. Okay. If I fail this, I'll feel really bad.
He is a wizard. And okay, so as you guys sort of lock up, the game starts. Everybody else is sort of playing. Get up in him, and neither of you are really that strong. Like, it's a pretty weak encounter.
I'm just
and you
tired,
do sort
okay?
You do sort of subtly overpower him, but you don't knock him down or sort of feel like he's sort of back on his toes. He's sort of surprised. But I think my question is what is Samily going to do at this moment, manhandling, to endear yourself to him? Because it's sort of, you're looking for a relationship point. Meta.
Yeah, okay. Can I insight? I want to insight check how he's reacting to me trying to overpower him, and if I think the better outcome would be to try to push a bit further or to feign out and let him take me down. This is going to end up on the ground. I want to insight what I think who he wants on top by the end of it.
So you're in control, and you're gonna insight to see what's gonna be better.
Yeah, like if it would be better if I got him down and I'm on top, or if I kind of feign back and let him fall on me.
I see. And the worse your insight, there's a chance you pick the completely wrong answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, roll insight. I love it.
Oh, I'm tired. This isn't good. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Sad.
Oh no.
Oh.
No,
Garrett
this
has to
is
pick the
what
wrong
happens
answer.
when you're tired.
So
That's why we had to go to bed.
you sort of think, yeah, he's gonna like if I crush him. He's gonna love that. He's a weak little man. And as you fall on him, your knee catches him right in the groin. As you sack him as he's immediately keeled over, significantly hurt. He goes, what were you thinking? I'm not even near the ball. As he's sort of in incredible pain from that. You do lose one relationship point with Justin.
Oh,
Man.
I'm sorry to say.
I had 2 points at the start of the session, and I have a lot of negative points. This has been a
good
rough
week for Samily.
It's been a rough day for Samily. Rough 24 hours.
Okay, now let's see who wins the game. Okay, so what did you guys roll? You guys
Alice
rolled
got an 11. Milo got a 1.
14, 1, 11. Okay, so that's an easy 26.
And a 9.
Plus Enzo is 35. Claire rolled a 6 as well. So that's a 41. So let's go this. What did I say? 41?
41.
Yeah, that's very low.
Yeah.
yeah.
As you guys are sort of distracted by Samily's blunder, it sort of takes your attention away. Definitely Claire's, as she's sort of affected by that. These frat boys, they're laughing their ass off. In fact, they're inspired seeing their buddy get hurt in this way. It's classic to them. This is amazing. It's the best thing that could have happened.
Oh, man.
And they sort of enter a intense vigor, and they do win the game 3-1. Shit.
Oof.
So many let's
Unfortunately.
goes.
The other piece that was a factor was them chirping Milo and Alice sort of affected your play as well.
Yeah, Milo tried to use that bird thing, and I think the bird just flew away.
Yes, and you spent much of the game trying to get it back.
Oh.
By the end,
Just a-
Alice was just minor illusioning one coming out of her hat.
So that was actually though the like the best team, or the second best team in the league. So they're
Okay.
they're actually very good. I may have fucked up the schedule here, but whatever. Okay, and you guys head back after the Magic Ball game. What are we doing next?
It's still evening or night now?
As Claire walking back says, Samily, I'm so sorry, girl. That was so unlucky.
much.
We could probably still set her up on like a date later, right? I mean, not over, right?
I think Samily, between the past 2 days, is not going to be feeling good. I think she's going to be feeling pretty emotional. She's had a lot of social blunders. I think when Claire says that, I think Samily's going to sort of cover her face and bolt for the dorms and lock herself up in her room.
Oh, was she
Claire sort of
crying?
looks over at you, Alice.
Oh, should we go check on her? Should we do like a girls' night? We could probably cheer her up, right?
I guess I don't of all the girls to try to have like a girls' night, you and I may be the 2 worst.
Alice will like nod, like, yeah, that's really true.
You never tell the truth, and I'm a rude princess.
But she,
mean,
isn't she your
should-
friend? And isn't she sad? We should do
Maybe-
something, right?
she's sort of looking around at the 3 of you. Was it like my fault? I don't know.
We did our best, right? I mean, how were we supposed to know she was gonna follow with her knee at his groin?
Yeah, I think Claire's not sure what to do. So she's gonna follow your guys' lead.
I'm gonna try and run after Samily to cheer her up.
Yeah, I would say that Alice can run ahead. Claire's gonna stick with you guys as you guys sort of. You guys do have a tunnel between your rooms now, so I don't know if are we using that? Are we not using that? Did
I don't think we had trouble getting between the rooms before.
you didn't? But you did at night when you had to
True.
leave the room and go down the hall into the other. Now you can actually sort of do, which it is nighttime now. So I'm not sure if that mattered. It doesn't really, but I just figured I'd ask. Are we Are we using that? Are we leaving it open? What's the play?
Well, we sometimes like to have fires, so just be careful.
Oh no.
So it may be on fire sometimes.
Yeah, as long as you just
Maybe
check
we'll put
before
it.
you
We'll
just
light
run.
the fire when we don't want visitors.
Call ahead.
Yeah, that's how you keep your privacy.
Yeah, Alice, you run back.
I actually, on the way, I'm gonna try and go into town and get the equivalent of ice cream, if there is that.
I think ice cream exists,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, why
yeah,
not?
It's just
probably.
it's just frozen. They can freeze shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You just
I
have
don't
to
need a
like
refrigerator, right?
stir it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Ice cream's old. Ice cream origins are known to reach back as far as the 2nd century BC.
Okay.
So totally
Yeah.
it fits.
All right.
It
They
fits.
definitely have
Yeah,
ice
like
cream.
Romans had
Okay.
ice cream and like shaved ice and stuff.
Yeah. And
Ice cream should be a
in fact,
Christmas treat.
they've mastered it in this world because they just have magic. Boss bomb. It is.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
place is a cold stone. They just sort of
Yeah.
put in whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh my
Awesome.
God. That's the best.
I'll just grab some chocolate ice cream. I don't
This
know what
world has got
Samily
a lot
likes. I'm gonna
better.
assume she wants some chocolate.
2 silver. This
Two
ain't
silver?
free.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I think have you run into town, you come
Wow.
back and you see that Claire and Enzo and Milo are sort of as Claire is like, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. I promise we're not all like gonna lose it if we get rented out poorly. I mean, I can't promise that actually.
I'm just gonna go.
As Alice
I'm gonna try
rushes
and burst into Samily's room.
I assume these doors have locks. If they do, Samily will have locked it.
They do, yeah.
I don't have anything. I'm gonna use a bobby pin for my hair and try and pick the lock.
You pick the lock.
Oh
You can
my
pick the lock.
god.
Well,
Creepy.
I'll think about that. I'll pull out the bobby pin. I'm like, and then I'll knock. Samily, are you in there?
Yeah, I think Samily would like you'd hear like some movement and then Samily would open the door, but she would be very like red, puffy-eyed and like snotty, but like trying to keep it together.
Oh, I'm gonna push my way in and close the door behind me. And I'll be like, "Do
hi,
you
Alice.
like ice cream?"
I only like chocolate ice cream.
Oh, good.
Why?
I bought vanilla as I pull out 2 chocolate ice creams.
Oh, thank you. I feel like at that lie, I think Samily will immediately learn 2 things. That Alice is probably here to comfort her, and that it's gonna be rough. No, Samily, you're the worst.
This
It's like,
is gonna
I
be
get
a
it,
challenge.
but it's
You'll
Yeah.
Sammy,
never
like, I
find
know what you're
anyone
trying to say.
again.
Hard to hear.
Do you want to talk for a bit,
It was so embarrassing when you need him.
or just cry? Yeah.
I think Samily will just she'll have some big spoonfuls of ice cream.
Should we get in our
And,
PJs?
Do
You want to
she'll
tell
be
me
like
how much?
mouthful of ice cream, and she'll be like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. As Alice will run back to her room and like get comfy and settle in.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Milo is so defeated from Truth or Dare because he really wanted to be able to get into that place. But he knows that Professor Flintingo, I don't know what his name was.
His professor,
Yeah, the
Flynn?
professor.
Flynn Delgado.
Yeah, he knows he can. Yeah, Flynn Delgado. He can help him figure out locks. So he's going to stay up all night making the best map of the palace he can make, and he doesn't care how exhausted he gets. He's just really mad. Like people are calling him a coward, and he's going to prove everyone wrong.
Shit.
Enzo's gonna head to work. In the night.
Okay.
Shit.
I love that.
Fucking active night, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's actually. So Enzo. No, let's do that after. Milo. You're gonna pull an all-nighter, so you are gonna get a point. But you can roll a history check and we'll just call it a straight roll. I think there's very little risk that you ruin this, but you're trying to improve on it and make it perfect.
Pretty
So you spend all night, and I think there's rules in D&D for like master things like art and stuff like that, and it's about time. So you spend 8 hours, and you feel like you've improved it, but you feel like that you could spend some more time on this and could likely make it better.
Okay.
But you have
So-
significantly progressed on this.
But I'm tired.
But you are tired.
So what happens with
Um,
2 levels of exhaustion? Do I have to roll 3 times now?
No, I think it extends disadvantage to other things
Okay.
potentially.
Your
And your
speed is halved.
Your speed, yeah. Okay. Now let's hop over to Enzo, as this is a critical night for you,
Hmm.
as
I
you've
think I'm on the
you've had
verge
some
of another.
struggles. You've had some successes at this job. Now you know if you nail it tonight, that you're gonna have leveled up in the eyes of your. So what are you bringing tonight to get this done?
I think have I used? Yeah, I think I've used athletics, perception,
You did
insight,
try intimidation and it didn't go well.
and intimidation. Okay. What I'm thinking is investigation. Like I'm just leaning against the side of the door at the front, and I'm just asking questions all night. Like, so what have you been up to tonight? Oh yeah, just
Oh,
2
okay.
drinks, eh? Like just grilling everyone that comes in.
Okay. Yeah. Roll that. And I don't know if you have anything to adjust this.
No, it's literally just a D20.
Let's see it.
That's borderline.
The DC
Above
is
average.
12.
Oh,
Ooh.
As you find that this is an excellent strategy to grill people, not only because you learn some things about potential threats, but you impose yourself on the people of this space. You're sort of meant to be intimidating, and while you do, you're sort of stone-faced the entire time. And at the end of the night, your boss comes up, Professor Delgado. Hey, man, you know what? There was something about you this week. I mean, the last few times you were looking, you had a real nice mean mug on you. Do something different?
Oh, thank you.
Great. I don't give a shit. Just keep doing it because you look great. And you
alright.
get the feat mean mug.
I love it.
As we flash back, as Enzo's looking at his mean mug feat, are you two doing anything in the bedroom? I guess it's a private moment for you two.
I'm just gonna attempt to. I'm just gonna ask Samily questions and try and get her to open up. And I'm not really gonna try and say anything because I know I lie all the time, but and usually that doesn't come off well. So I think she's just gonna try and listen and ask questions, kind of, and get Samily to open up.
Yeah, I think like Alice shows enough care that Samly would be okay with opening up, and she'd say, Alice, I don't think I've had a very good week. It's been really hard. I mean, the other night at the bar, all those people were so mean, and then the dirt disher, it exaggerated. I wish I didn't kiss him on the cheek. It was awful. And then I was so tired today, and we were playing Magic Ball, and I was really hoping, to get Tass to like me, but I really messed up. I don't know what to do. I feel like it's all falling apart.
Well, hey, it's not all bad, right? Like, do you have a dad that's maybe got fired from his dream job? Or she'll try to open up herself. Or been featured in the dirt disher for weeks.
Sammy's will say, I don't know my parents.
Were you?
I've just always, I don't know them. I've just always been at the church. And I don't think that's done me any favors in the social department.
Well, that's just something new for you to learn, right?
Well, I suppose, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job of learning it.
Doesn't everybody mess up before they learn fully how to do something?
Well, I hope it's not too late. I really like Tass, and what if I ruined it?
Don't you think Tass is pretty easy to swing back into favor with?
I don't know. He seemed really upset. I felt so bad.
Well, what if we just come up with a plan to apologize or turn things around?
Do you think that'll work?
Yeah, wouldn't he be crazy to not be interested in you? Wouldn't that totally be his loss?
This.
I feel you. I know what you're trying to say, but as a question, it just doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
You know? You're like, no, he wouldn't. He
Yeah, I
wouldn't
know.
feel that way.
I don't know, Alice. I don't know if he'll want to talk to me anymore. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think I just need to sleep. I'm so tired.
Okay.
Well.
And with that, we'll say you two spend sort of an evening together, bonding or trying to,
Yeah.
with varying results. As you guys long rest, with the exception of Milo, who does not long rest. Enzo, are you going to class the next day? I think it's a big class for you.
Yeah, I am going, but I do have my exhaustion. Yeah.
So, I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. Where do you want to end this session? Because we're sort of at Friday of week 3. This is. Do you want to do the checks for the class? There's the varsity Magiball reattempt at the home opener. We could end just before that. We could get all the way through Friday, start fresh on a weekend when we come back. Where do we feel like we want to set ourselves up for the next session?
I feel like I at least want to get through class and stuff for Friday. Just see where we're at for the week.
I feel like Friday evening onward will be a lot of things we might want
Yeah.
more people here for, but
Yeah.
I'd be okay with just blasting through the 2 classes.
Okay. Well, it's really just the one because the other one you're going to. So we just have a big question of 1 day left. I think the only person this role really, really matters is I'm not really sure it matters for anybody. But we'll roll it
Uh-oh.
anyway.
Wait, what?
Okay, Alice is
Sorry,
gonna go
Milo.
to class even though she debates going to work again. But she's like, I don't know if 2 weeks is pushing it or 2 days.
Oh no.
Intelligence saving, right?
I think that's just
Yeah.
too low.
Okay, I forget these things so quickly. Samly's feeling fresh today.
Samly is feeling fresh, and
The
Milo
chocolate ice cream.
Milo has
Yeah.
struggled all fucking week. I don't know, Walter. I don't know what to tell you, man. You've rolled fine everywhere else. It's just this trick. You can't buy a fucking roll. An 0 for 5. Like
That's
Wow.
impressive.
that's hard to do with
Yeah.
with this.
With
Um,
+4? Oh no, +1d4. No, it is +4. I can't read.
So yeah, Milo and Samly have had a tough go.
That's been bad.
It's been a rough week.
As you guys finish the week, Dusty addresses you guys and says, "All right, mates. It's been a tough week. There's been a lot of idiocy happening around here, but most of you have done pretty well. If you fail this one, I think we need to go into remediation after your classes, and we can maybe try to catch up next week. Because fark, don't be an idiot. It's pretty fucking simple." As he says, but the rest of you, this assignment extends into Monday. If I hear anybody that they've been an idiot, you're gonna fail this farking lesson. And I mean, failing a lesson is not that big a deal. You still pass the class. Like, it's not necessary to pass the lessons. But he's sort of trying to implore you to learn the material.
Hey, college students, you're going into the weekend. Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, Dusty. Who's being
It's
stupid?
exactly what he's saying, and he's found a way to work it into the curriculum.
Yeah.
But I will say that Enzo, Alice, and Samily do succeed and get the feat non-idiot.
Yes.
I can't wait to read this.
I love it. I
Oh.
love all this extra stuff we're getting, man. It's so fun.
Yeah. No.
Can I work on the map in the next class?
Sorry?
Can I work on the map in the next class?
You can. Roll me a history check with advantage.
With advantage. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
19.
Wow. Alice has some good int checks.
Yeah, Milo, you perfect the map in your next class. And you think it's perfect. You've included the hidden passageways you know about, the guard patrols. You've perfected this thing. And you don't quite have an opportunity to give this to, but you think he sort of walks by and gives it a look and gives you like a subtle like thumbs up as you walk past, sort of trying to signal like this is huge. Sort of like you expect if you can find him later and give this to him, help you out with what you need, which is what he asked for. So you feel like you succeed. I would write that down somewhere in case.
I'm gonna remember this.
Yeah, okay, you remember that, and if you find him, then we're golden. And as you guys, it was a tough week socially, I think, for the crew. But I think as you all meet up, feeling like a bunch of non-idiots and expert map makers, you sort of head off to the Magic Ball pitch where Enzo and Milo game this evening against, I think it was the Red Harbor Rakshasas in a redo of the home opener. And I think that's where we're going to end it.
You said the feat was non-idiot, right?
Do you not
Yep.
see it?
No, I
Non-idiot,
think I just found it.
Garrett, by the
Oh, yeah,
way,
it says
for
less than
the
30,
auto
okay.
initiate, it works that it gives me +2, but it says +1 in it. Just if you.
I
care.
thought I changed it, but it's not
It's okay.
important.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I love naming these feats.
it's great. Your naming is amazing.
cool.
Okay, so non-idiot. Yeah. Do you have any of Dusty's filter?
This is my first one.
This is my first one.
'Cause I think we all failed the don't split the party, and then Samly was not around for the first week.
Yeah.
So Milo has struggled in 3 classes in a row for Dusty, the 3 lessons.
Yeah, I don't have any. If I was supposed to get one, no, I definitely failed all of them.
Yeah.
Wait, was it toughened up? Is that a custom feat?
Oh yes, that
First
was
one?
that was
Okay,
the
I've
first
got the
con
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
I think that one's the
He's
best,
good
to
at
be
not
honest.
dying. What does it give you?
+1
Ooh.
Constitution.
+1 Constitution.
That's
good.
really nice.
If an even number, it's probably not as good.
Yeah,
but
mine's even.
an odd
so
number, it's huge.
We'll see what next week's class is.
I can give you because you'll probably forget.
Okay.
What's lesson number 4? Oh, learn to fark and drive.
What? Are we gonna
good.
learn
That
how to
sounds like
sail
a
a
good
ship?
I'll find out.
Okay. I love that.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks you guys for playing. I have so much fun with this stuff, and it makes it so meaningful that you guys sort of engage with it and dive in.
No, it's great. I love
I'm
It
sorry
never
we
goes
couldn't
the way
make it.
I sort of think it does, and that's what makes me happy. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you like the dirt disher. I'm glad you like the stuff because I'll. But part of me realizes like we probably need to get moving on, like because I feel like I throw something at you guys and you're like thing, and then we have so many things that we've sort of opened up.
Yeah.
That's definitely a struggle. Like, because if I throw something at you guys, we often I forget about the other cool.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of times too, because we'll be like, okay, well, we fought something. We're like, well, but I don't want to do this now because I'm super tired and we have class tomorrow.
Yeah, there's always
So-
like the next day to think about.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like we were like really into the syndicate stuff, but we've almost dead-ended on it. Like the syndicate's not really doing anything, and neither are we. To be honest with you,
Some ideas
I'm really
on what we
into
can
this.
do, but she's waiting for a weekend because we never have like time all
Yeah.
together that we all want to go do it. Like everybody always wants to go to work or like study or whatever.
Well,
Now
I also wouldn't say they're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Milo's
from
on the verge of
Samly's perspective,
putting,
nothing's happened
uh,
since our
working
last
on-
interaction with them.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like
Alice
I don't
needs
have
to work
enough
on
time.
her secret dirt disher. Try and poke the bear.
Yeah, that'll be interesting when I have to write a dirt disher refuting the secret dirt disher.
Yeah.
I love it. Actually, I'm both Toby and Samly are actually a little interested in breaking into this safe now because Milo really wants to get in, and that's driving me to want to get in.
I mean, Garrett really wanted you to break into that, but
If we had a full party and a full plan, absolutely. 2 people,
well,
only one of which really invested? No.
Yeah. I think even if Alice was there, I don't know that she would have cared about doing it because she didn't like anybody there. Like,
See,
I don't
Samily
know
was,
that she
like,
has a good
almost-
impression of any of them.
Samily was like turned off of it because the idea came from this group of people she was not jiving with.
Yeah, Milo was so mad about not being able to do it on his own. He stayed up to get this map to do something that he doesn't really believe in order to learn how to break into places a little bit better.
We haven't really seen Milo's true colors. I think we saw a little bit of Samily tonight. I think we learned a little bit more about Samily, but I think we haven't really gotten under layers into Milo.
No,
Sorry, Garrett,
No.
you're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, speak into your mic. Oh, we
We
didn't. Hear
We're not hearing anything now.
yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Are you just messing with us? Yeah.
All right, listen.
Can you hear this? I'm cutting out. Fuck. We didn't get any layers on Milo. We've been on this campaign.
No, we gotta get
Where's-
layers. He's gonna get mad.
The worst
I
part
don't
is
know. I felt like
is going to get cut out by the bot that cuts out silence.
Yes, that's actually true. It's
Yeah.
gone forever. What's Milo gonna do about Amy? Because you still have +2.
I do. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna wait. Milo's gonna wait for Amy to approach him because he's mad because she didn't back him up.
Nice. Play it. Yeah, play it cool.
Yeah. Milo's feeling like no one's got his back.
I feel like some of the negative points that happened today were mutual. Like when Amy negative pointed Samily kind of negative pointed back. It's like you negative relationship point me, I negative relationship point you.
Amy did have Samly's back. I agree that she didn't go with Milo when he left.
Oh, but she agreed not to do it.
But she also suggested that Milo don't do it.
yeah.
And maybe, oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't think Milo saw it that way, though.
That's
I-
fine. Milo,
yeah.
Milo
Like,
sees
he had
it
to
whatever
go-
way is going to keep this story moving. But
Yeah.
in Garrett's mind, she was like, no, don't do it. Just buy everybody drinks. And then when you left and then didn't come back, she was like, I'm your girlfriend. Like, you didn't come back to even.
I don't
Yeah.
think Samily knows how to feel about Amy because I think she like was kind of interested in Amy, but then now hanging out with this crowd, she's kind of off of that. But then Amy was like almost cool, maybe, but not at all.
I don't know how I feel about any of them. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for you guys to be. Ambivalence, though, is hard. I'd rather you love or hate somebody than so. The lukewarm is okay, but then I have to really shove them in that
Yeah.
challenge. You know what I mean?
True.
Hmm.
One of my
Wow.
favorite
Yeah.
parts was us in the fight, and we're all like, Enzo, help.
Yeah.
Those running everywhere.
Yeah, I really want to find out what's in that back room.
It's just-
See,
Or in all the rooms.
I'm really into it because Milo's super driven to find out.
yeah.
We need that passionate drive.
I'll be honest, guys. There's like 5 custom magic items that we just haven't gotten for
Well,
one
they
reason
must
or
have
another.
legs and are running away because I feel like we're all over the place.
You are, but that's also partly why it's hard for me because I'll put it somewhere, and then we'll sort of like, we're on it, and then we'll sort of like, and I can't. It's harder to catch that. It's like, I put it in that chest, and you sort of went this way. I was like, fuck. But that happens every campaign, like every
Yeah.
single campaign. So I'm not worried about that. But
We'll get
this
You have
one,
to see if Bella passed her don't die, if her fire snake encounter was enough.
yeah. She's a Tempest cleric, right?
Mm-hmm.
At low level, that ability is really good.
Yeah.
Is that from one of the new books?
It's one of the new subclasses.
Yeah, it's a creeper for sure.
You have to make the subclasses better in the new books, or people won't buy them.
You get 3 free hellish rebukes at
Yeah.
level 1.
Yeah, but they also get $60 per book sold, or however much it is. So
That's true.
absolutely, they're going to
Yeah.
give out free hellish rebukes. It's
That's
pay to
true.
win. It's literally pay to win.
Rogue doesn't get anything.
I feel weird. Like as a level 1 paladin, I have my 5 lay on hand points, and then that's it.
That's 5
In
people.
fact,
you
I
can save
felt-
from death.
I felt really weird in that fight because I'm kind of tanky. Like I've got 18 AC, but I took 0 damage the whole fight. I threw 1 javelin, healed 2 people, and then it was over.
It was well coordinated fight though by you guys. Like that could have gone way. To be
Yeah.
honest, the
I
magic
felt the
missile was
unity. I
clutch.
felt like everyone was lined up in their minds. We all knew without
Yeah.
saying.
No, it was good. I was sort of impressed. I was
Claire
sort of
didn't
with,
die.
yeah, I'm glad Claire didn't die too, because like I hate to threaten, oh, it's gonna kill them, and then be like, fuck, because if you do nothing about it.
Yeah.
We like Claire. We were always gonna save her.
Also,
Yeah.
so is this Downing's Delicious Date? I can't use it on others, can I?
You can.
Oh, okay. Because it says it can be eaten using a bonus action by the wielder, but so can I like
Then it
use
definitely
my
can't.
action?
But you can give it to somebody, and then they can
They
use
have to
their
use
bonus
it.
action to
Okay.
eat it.
Okay. But I can't like squeeze the juice into somebody's mouth.
No, that is what I was going for, was to prevent you from
Okay.
rezzing people with it.
Okay. Makes sense.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
So,
anyways, guys, I
hey,
gotta bounce, but
well, before you do, are we meeting up on January 1st? Can we lock it in? Session.
down.
That's gonna be our next session, because we're off for Christmas, and then the week after is January 1st. I'm in Toronto. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
you two guys in person for once.
I'm locked in.
I should be good for
I'm
that.
in.
I can't lock it yet, but it should be fine.
Yeah, I can't lock
Run
it
it
yet.
by
I need
Shelby
to
and
double
Janine.
confirm that I'm not.
Tell Shelby and Janine you're doing it though. Like, don't ask them, hey, is it okay? Be like, doing this.
I've become
Oh,
very
thanks for
good
the
at
advice, man.
forgetting
Thanks for the
about
advice.
prior engagements. So I'll be like, oh yeah, absolutely. And then Janine will be like, what about these 6 things we already had planned? And I'll be like, oh, that's an excellent point. So I need to make sure that those things don't exist.
Same. See, I made sure I'm driving Maria to the airport. I'm putting her on a plane. She's flying back to Vancouver. So there's no conflicts that night for me.
True.
And hopefully it won't be
I'll
that
let
far
you.
for you, Toby. Like, hopefully it'll just be you
Well,
can come down.
you said you were going to have it where?
I gotta get my dad's condo. I'm pretty sure I'll have that open.
Where is that?
And it's at David